All right, what's up, everybody? Good. How's it going? Happy Friday. Happy Friday indeed. I hope you're all doing well. Thank you for tuning in. Sorry for no stream yesterday. Ended up going to a draft party. Watched the Yankees versus Rangers versus Devils in the draft all at the same time. It was a great night with some fellow East Coast transplants. Yankees won, but Rangers lost, unfortunately, and I did not like the Giants draft pick. I'm not going to lie. I'm glad that Wink Martindale is happy about that, but about his pick, and that hopefully he'll fit into their scheme better than I hope. But I hope I'm wrong. The Giants have a history of not doing well with first-round cornerbacks. I would rather have them taken Nolan Smith out of Georgia, especially because the Eagles took him just 5 picks later. I feel like with Nakobe Dean, I think the same thing happened. The Dean slipped to the 3rd round for whatever reason. I feel like both those guys could have been Giants. But anyway, Kyle Wright, Chris Bassett. We're going to do 3 games, at least 3 games today. Might even do a 4th. We'll see how I feel. But that will wrap up the series up in Toronto, and then we'll get the first game against Cincinnati done here as we make up a little bit for lost time for yesterday. I also, right now, at least have the draft on my phone as the Colts just took a cornerback, Julius Brents out of Kansas State. So keep an eye on that before we switch over to TikTok in about an hour from now, however long this 3rd game of the series takes. So Yankees versus Blue Jays. Split the first 2 games. We won 4-0 and then lost 3-1. Kyle Wright versus Chris Bassett, though. Let's see what happens here. We usually hit for as bad as we usually do against Kevin Gossman. We usually hit Bassett actually pretty well, but we'll see what happens here. Scott Effross and Schreiber the last couple of days really saving the pen. Effross is not going to be available probably the next few days, but everybody else now gets a fresh start due to his efforts. And at least for today, it'll be the usual lineup after some days off for some guys the last couple of days. Melendez, Dominguez giving some starts, Mateo, all that. Well, it'll be the usual suspects here against Bassett. Yankees, Jays. Yankees 36-8. Toronto 22-20. Bassett making his 9th start of the year, a 3-1 record, a 2.29 ERA, a WHIP at 1.2, and a 2-1 strikeout to walk ratio. Harrison Bader hitting .297 with 10 home runs and 31 RBI will lead off. Bassett is a sinker, fastball, gutter, curveball, slider pitcher. He tops out about 95 on the gun. First pitch is popped up. Shallow left. Bichette goes back and will make the catch in front of the left fielder. 1 pitch, 1 out here in Toronto. As you look at the Yankee lineup, we just saw Bader. He'll be followed by Oswald Peraza, Aaron Judge, Anthony Rizzo, Giancarlo Stanton, DJ LeMahieu, Oswaldo Cabrera, Jose Trevino, and Anthony Volpe batting 9th and playing short. Peraza, 5 home runs, 18 RBI, a .270 average. Peraza's made a lot of good contact this series, but not much to show for it as he rolls this one over to Bichette, who will fire to first. 2 pitches, 2 outs. So Bassett working quickly here, and that brings up Aaron Judge, 23 home runs, 46 RBI, a .390 average. Credit where it's due. Bassett in the strike zone. Pitches look good. As there's a take and a strike at the knees, 0-1. Now the 0-1 to Judge. Pop foul and out of play, 0-2. And now swing and a miss, strike 3. I just realized I'm getting an echo because the TV was not muted. Sorry about that, folks. So, that'll be fixed now going forward. We go bottom one. The Yankees go down in order, 1, 2, 3. Kyle Wright, ninth start of the year, a 3-2 record, a 2.67 ERA, a whip under 1, and about a 6-1 strikeout to walk ratio. Whit Merrifield, 12 stolen bases, including one this series, a 2.22 average. We'll lead off here against Kyle Wright. He takes a pitch high, 1-0, crossed up Trevino there. And that misses high, 2-0. So like a lot of the Yankees, and especially because we haven't played ball in a couple of days, getting the timing of Wright back down as that misses off the plate, 3-0. Well, the last thing you want to do is walk the leadoff man. Santiago Espinal on deck. There's a strike at the knees, 3-1. Not surprising that Whit taking all the way. The 3-1. Now blows a fastball by him at 97, 3-2. What you gonna do on 3-2, Kyle Wright? Slider, swing and a miss, strike 3. So battles back in the at-bat, gets the first out, and that brings up Espinal. Espinal hitting 272. And there's a strike with the slurve, 0-1. And now that's just a little high, 1-1. Oof, borderline pitch, and Wright does not get the call. Sure looked like a strike to me, but the count goes 2-1. Oh, and that's up and in. That got away from him. He plunks Espinal. Obviously no intent there. Wright's just been a little wild to get this game started as Bo Bichette takes a strike, 0-1. 258 average, 11 home runs, 30 RBI. And now there's a check swing, but it's a strike anyway. 0-2. Now that's down and away, just off the plate. Bichette lays off. And we 1-2 again. As this one pulled foul. And now a backdoor slider. It's punched to Volpe. The second for 1. On to first. An inning-ending 6-4-3 double play. Just what the doctor ordered. Nicely turned there by the Yankees. So the hit by pitch, no harm, no foul, and no one left on base because of the double play. We go top 2. No score in Toronto. Anthony Rizzo hitting 352, 12 home runs, 27 RBI will lead off. We did not get the box score there because of the way things went, or the lineup because of the way things went for Toronto. So Merrifield at second, Espinal at third today, Bichette at short, Springer and right, Guerrero at first, Danny Jansen behind the plate, Brandon Belt your DH, Biggio moves to left today, and Kevin Kiermaier batting ninth and playing center field. Rizzo hitting 352. Swings and misses out in front of a slider, 0-1. Brian Branch goes to the Lions. That's a good grab for them on day 2. As he has been humbled. He is no longer in his fancy suit as he's still in the green room there in Kansas City. Now 0-2 as that's fouled off by Rizzo. And now this one hammered to deep center field. But Kiermaier, just shy of the track, will put it away, one away. Gave it a ride, but the park held it. No wind today here in the domes. No surprise, because it's a dome. Stanton hitting 396, 14 homers, 36 RBI, swings over the top of a curve, 0-1. Although if they open up the roof, sometimes you'll get a breeze here in Toronto, but roof is closed today. This is chop foul, 0-2. Now the 0-2 to Stanton. He is off the plate. The count goes 1-2. And now Stanton pops one up off the end of the bat. Right center field. Springer waves off Kiermaier, makes the catch, 2 away. That brings up DJ LeMahieu hitting 350 on the year with 2 home runs and 8 RBI. He had a home run in the first game of this series. DJ pops the first pitch straight up. Jansen in foul ground. Makes the catch. Yankees go in order. We go bottom 2. Still no score here in the Rogers Center. George Springer, 3 home runs, 8 RBI, a 217 average. He will lead off here in the bottom of the second against Kyle Wright. That misses high, 1-0. And now he pops one up to left center field. Bader is there. Makes the catch, one away. Now Vlad Jr., 7 home runs, 17 RBI, a 237 average. There's a strike in the outside edge, 0-1. And now the 0-1, swing and a miss on a changeup, 0-2, well out in front of it. Good pitch there by Wright. And now this one, a little dribbler, just foul. Still 0-2. Vlad stays alive. And now this one served at the middle, hung a slider a little bit. That's going to be a base hit. Bader will fire in. It's our first hit of the ball game. Oh, this one hit the camera. Whoop. And that brings up Danny Jansen, another Yankee killer, 266 average. He takes a pitch off the plate. Wright yanked it, 1-0. And now this one hit the Peraza. Peraza knocks it down. His only play now to first. That could have been a double play ball. He comes up with that cleanly, but he knocked it down and gets the shore out at first as Vlad pulls into second with 2 outs now, and that brings up Brandon Belt hitting 293. Check swing. Did he go? No, said the third base umpire, 1-0. Now that's just off the plate, 2-0. 3-0. Belt not chasing anything. Biggio on deck. There's a strike right down the middle. 3-1. And now that's fouled off. And now the count is full. 3-2. Swing and a miss. Got him to chase the low sinker. Strike 3. And that will end the inning. So the Jays leave a runner in scoring position. We go top 3. Still no score here north of the border. Oswaldo Cabrera, 9 home runs, 20 RBI, a 281 average. The only run of the game yesterday against Kevin Gossman. Absolutely clobbered one to right. The time tied the game at 1 as Cabrera fouls a fastball straight back 0-1. Now this one chopped foul, 0-2. The 0-2 inside, 1-2. Good take by the Oz man. Bassett working quickly and efficiently, getting a lot of contact early in the count as Cabrera pops this one straight up. Bassett pointing at it. Vlad Jr. will come from behind and make the catch on the mound, 1 away. Jose Trevino now 282, 4 home runs, 12 RBI. The Patriots take a defensive end, Keon White. I do not know if I'm saying that correctly. Out of Georgia Tech. That's fouled off 0-1. And now the 0-1 to Jose is off the plate, 1-1. And now this one served in the right field line. Fairly deep. Springer near the line. Makes the catch, 2 away. Now that brings up Anthony Volpe, 12 home runs, 18 RBI, a 328 average. He swings through a sinker, 0-1. And now the 0-1, fouled straight back and out of play, 0-2. And now the 0-2 is inside. The count goes 1-2. It'll be a 1-2 to the Yankee rookie. Off the end of the bat, little humpback liner behind second. Bichette makes the catch. 9 up, 9 down for Bassett. We look at the Burger King, Taco Bell, Panda Express. Somebody sponsor me, Fan Cam. Still scoreless here in Toronto. Kevin Biggio, no home runs, 4 RBI. 208 average. Takes a strike, 0-1. Now swinging and a miss on a changeup, 0-2. Now this punch foul, still 0-2. Washington Commanders take Jartavius Martin out of Illinois, the safety. So they get some secondary help here in the second round. That's fouled off by Biggio. We'll do it again. Another 0-2. Check swing. Did he go? No, says the third base umpire. 1-2. Backdoor slider that did not slide from right. Now swing and a miss. Pull a fastball by him at 96. One away. That brings up Kevin Kiermaier hitting 295. And he takes a strike at the top of the zone. 0-1. Kiermaier, 3 home runs, 13 RBI, a former 3-time Gold Glove winner. Now another strike at the top of the zone. 0-2. Kiermaier leads the Jays in average. Swing and a miss here, though. Good morning, good afternoon, good night. 3 straight strikes, 2 away. As Wright's starting to get back into it. Merrifield 0 for 1 today. 3 for 9 now in the series with a double. 2 singles and a stolen base. Takes a strike here. 0-1. And this one served to Wright. Judge right there makes the catch. And it's a 1-2-3 third for Wright. We go top 4. Zeros across for the Yankees. 0-1-0 for Toronto. Got a pitcher's duel brewing here in Toronto. Harrison Bader 0 for 1 popped out to short in his first at-bat. In the first pitch, check swing didn't go. 1-0. Bader now 2 for 6 in his career against Bassett with a strikeout. And the 1-0. Hammered up the middle. That's going to get through for a base hit. And because of this turf, it's going to roll all the way to the wall. Kiermaier will play it off the track and fire in, but Bader has himself a leadoff double. His 7th double of the year. Once that got by the second baseman, that was rolling all the way to the wall, no doubt about it. Now Oswald Peraza serves one to right field. That's going to be a base hit. Springer's got a good arm. They're going to hold Bader at third with nobody out as Springer fires in a strike. But Peraza delivers a single. And now that brings up Judge with 2 on and nobody out. Jays will trade a run for the double play if they can get it. First pitch to Judge. Swing and a miss on a low sinker. 0-1. Buccaneers just took a defensive tackle, Cody Mouch, out of North Dakota State. Now this served to right field. That's a base hit. Springer's going to cut it off in right. Peraza, though, is going to go first to third. It's an RBI single for Aaron Judge. His 47th ribby of the year. And 3 straight hits, and it's 1-0 Yankees. Aaron Rizzo now 0 for 1. Out in front of a curveball, 0-1. And the 0-1 ripped on the right field line. That's going to be a base hit. It's an automatic double. An RBI double, his 9th of the year. That actually did hit a fan in the stand. I think they reached over and interfered. I thought that was going to be, yeah, they called that a ground rule double. So I don't know. I thought somebody had interfered, but it didn't look like it. But a break, I guess a break for the Jays as Judge stays at third. Rizzo goes to second. Stanton swings to a fastball 0-1. So Peraza scores, and it's now 2-0 Yankees. That's Rizzo's 28th RBI of the year. Yankees have 4 straight hits to start the 4th. And there's a strike to Stanton, 0-2. Bassett could really use the strikeout here. Judge average speed at third. Rizzo below average speed at second. That misses inside, 1-2. And the 1-2. Inside outed to right. Springer will make the catch. Judge will stay put. Actually, wasn't a great throw by Springer. He would have scored, but it was too shallow. We didn't want to risk it. And that brings up DJ LeMahieu, who's 0 for 1. If he was a faster runner, I would have sent them. But Judge only average speed. So LeMahieu takes one up and in 1-0, and you wonder now if they'll pitch around him and try and set up the double play for Cabrera. The 1-0. Punch to right. This will not Be caught by Springer, slicing away from him. Foul. Still one. Now 1-1. And now LeMahieu serves this one to right center. Springer will make the catch. Everybody's going to tag. The throw is up the line. This time we weren't going to wait for it, so Judge will score. Another shallow fly. LeMahieu gets his 9th RBI, though, and it's 3-0 Yankees. You know what? It's actually good because if Judge had scored on the Stanton pop fly, and then we sent Rizzo, I think Rizzo gets gunned down there. But Judge just fast enough, and it was a bad throw. A better throw would have had Judge. But we weren't gonna get fooled twice in a row. And Cabrera says, "Try to catch this one." Goodbye, baseball! An oppo bomb to left field into the bullpen. His 10th of the year, his 2nd of the series. The Ozman cometh. He now has 22 RBI on the year, and it's 5-0 Yankees as he meets Rizzo at home plate. Oh, Oswaldo Cabrera! What a shot by the Ozman! 366 to left, 95 miles an hour off the bat. And Bassett, who set the first 9 men up and down, now sees 8 here in the top of the 4th. Trevino pops it up to short. That will mercifully end the inning as Bichette makes the catch. But the Yankees score 5. At the end of 3.5, it's 5-0 New York. Santiago Espinal hit by a pitch in his first at-bat, 272 average, 2 home runs, 8 RBI, and Kyle Wright now staked to a very comfortable lead. Swing through a fastball there by Espinal, 0-1. And now this one pulled to the left side. Peraza is there. Fires the first little high throw. Good stretch by Rizzo. 1 away. Well, like I said, we get the Bichette. First time through the lineup, though, he was fine. And second time so far, not so good. Bo Bichette 0 for 1 with a ground out. Actually hit into a double play, 6-4-3. As he takes one off the plate. 1-0. Oof, that one called a ball, 2-0. Getting squeezed a little bit here by the umpire. There's a high strike, 2-1. There's another strike at the belt, 2-2. And the 2-2 just off the plate. Count now full as the Steelers take defensive tackle Keanu Benton out of Wisconsin in the draft. The count now full, the 3-2. Chop foul, and we'll do it again. It'll be a 3-2 from right. Pulled foul, and we'll get another one. Bichette out in front on that fastball at 96 at the knees. 50th pitch of the day for Wright is called strike 3 at the belt, 2 away. A lot of full counts for Wright today, but he's gotten the strikeout on every single one of them. George Springer now 0 for 1. Will step up to the plate with 2 outs and no one on. Takes a pitch off the plate as Wright yanks it, 1-0. And now this one pulled foul, 1-1. And now this chop foul, 1-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3, got him to chase the slurve. A nice easy inning for Kyle Wright. We go top 5. Still now 5-0 Yankees. Anthony Volpe lined out in his first at-bat. He's 0 for 1. And the first pitch to him is off the plate, 1-0. Tim Meza now warming for the Jays in the pen. This might be Bassett's last inning of work after getting roughed up in the 4th. The 1-0, ripped foul. Volpe out in front of a fastball, 1-1. Real quiet in chat tonight. Well, it is a Friday. The 1-1, chop foul, 1-2. Jaden Reed, receiver out of Michigan State, going to Green Bay. As this one rolled to third, Espinal is there. Fires the first, 1 away. Harrison Bader, 1 for 2, a double and a run scored. Scored the first run of the game on Aaron Judge single. Takes a pitch off the plate, 1-0. And the 1-0 is called a strike on the inside edge, 1-1. Bassett gets the call there as Bader, a little late on this sinker, pops it foul. Springer racing over, dives, oh, what a catch! As Springer slams into the foul ground stanchion. Second out of the inning, and Bader, his at-bat is over rather prematurely. George Springer dives in foul ground and slides into the wall. And now that brings up Oswald Peraza, 1 for 2 with a single and a run scored. And he rips this on the left field line. This will dunk in a fair ball. Biggio's got a good arm. He'll fire into second. Peraza retreats to first. It's a 2-out base hit for the Yankee third baseman. As the Dolphins are about to make their first pick of the draft. That's going to do it for Bassett. He goes 4 2/3. Runner on first, his responsibility. Mesa's 9th appearance of the year, mostly in long relief, a 3.54 ERA. Aaron Judge, 1 for 2 with an RBI single and a run scored of his own. And Aaron Judge, goodbye baseball! Into the the first deck of both the bullpens. All rise! Aaron Judge deems that ball guilty and knocks it into left center field. And it's 7-0 Yankees, his 24th of the year, and now has 49 RBI. Meanwhile, Cam Smith, corner out of South Carolina, goes to Miami in the draft. But Aaron Judge, first pitch from Mesa, gets clobbered. That closes the line on Bassett. 4 2/3, 6 runs. 424 to left center, 104 off the bat for Judge. Anthony Rizzo now 1 for 2 with a double, an RBI, and a run scored. He slices his foul on the left field line, 0-1. Mesa, a sinker, slider, fastball pitcher, tops out at 96. And the 0-1 rolled over to the right side. Charging is Merrifield, underhand flip to Guerrero. That will end the inning. We go bottom 5. But the Yankees pick up a pair, and they're now up by a touchdown. It's 7-0 New York here in Toronto. Vlad Jr. has the only hit of the day for the Jays, a single back in his first at-bat in the second inning. And he takes a strike, 0-1. Now that's in off the plate, 1-1. That's off the plate, 2-1. Now chops one foul, and the count goes 2-2. The 2-2. Check swing, went around though, says the umpire, strike 3. First out of the inning as Seattle takes Zach Charbonnet, I have no idea if that's how you say his name, out of UCLA, a running back. And that brings up Danny Jansen now 0 for 1 today. Kyle Wright, his 60th pitch of the day, on the way, and it's just off the plate, 1-0. Kyle Wright tied for the league lead with a pair of complete games. And now this one's sent to deep left. Cabrera, on the lip of the track, makes the catch, 2 away. Brandon Belt 0 for 1 with a strikeout now. Takes a pitch high, 1-0. And swing and a miss on a changeup, 1-1. Now this one pulled to LeMahieu at second. Evil flipped to first. Another easy inning relatively for Wright. We go top 6. Yankees up 7-0. Giancarlo Stanton 0 for 2 has flied out twice tonight. He's 0 for 8 in the series with a singular RBI. That's off the plate, 1-0. And the 1-0 to Stanton is, again, off the plate, 2-0. And the 2-0, swinging a miss on a slider, 2-1. And the 2-1 is high, 3-1. LeMahieu on deck. The 3-1 to Stanton. Came right at him, and Stanton slices this down the right field line. Long run for Springer. It's going to be off the wall. Springer plays it well, though, has a good arm, but the throw is offline, and Stanton has a leadoff double. His 11th double of the year, and now that brings up DJ LeMahieu. I'll say this, if that throw is online, that Stanton would have been out, because he is slow, as LeMahieu fouls off a high fastball, 0-1. And now this inside out down the right field line foul, 0-2. And the 0-2 is low, 1-2. And this fouled off. Still 1-2. And now LeMahieu serves this to left. Biggio coming on, makes the catch. Stanton stays put, 1 away. He hit it well, but Biggio able to make the play, and so Stanton stays put. And that brings up Ozzie Cabrera. Turns around to the right side of the plate for the first time tonight. 1 for 2 with a 2-run home run. Now has 10 homers on the season and 22 RBI. And he swings and misses on a low sinker, 0-1. Cabrera, 6 for his last 15 coming into today. Now make it 7 for 17. And the 0-1, fouled off to the right side, 0-2. And now the 0-2, slider in on the hands, yanked foul, still 0-2. Now that's inside, 1-2. And the 1-2, serve to right field. That's a base hit. Stanton held at third. Springer fires home. Even out by a mile, so 1 out with two, right at the corners with 1 out now. Cabrera picks up his second hit of the day. And that brings up Jose Trevino, a double play candidate, but also a chance for an RBI if he can get one to the outfield and deep enough, because that's fouled off 0-1. Jose has flied out and popped out in 2 at-bats. And rolls this to the left side. Like I said, could be 2 to second for 1 on the first. An inning-ending 5-4-3 around the horn double play. Just what the doctor ordered. So the Yankees do not score here in the 6th. We go bottom 6. Still up by 7. Kevin Biggio 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Will now lead off the bottom of the 6th. And he takes strike, 0-1. Swing and a miss on a changeup low, 0-2. And this one now punched to third. Peraza's there, off-balance throw, got him, 1 away. Now that brings up Kevin Kiermaier, who struck out in his first at-bat. And he hammers this to center. Bader is there, makes the catch, 2 away. Now Whit Merrifield 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a line out. And this one hammered on the left field line. It's got a chance. It is gone. He just hooked it around the foul pole and just got it over the wall. Merrifield, his first home run of the year. Goodbye, baseball. The Jays are on the board at 7-1 as Gervon Dexter Sr., defensive tackle out of Florida, is going to the Bears. So Whit Merrifield picks up a solo home run and gets the Jays on the board. Again, just right down the line and just over the fence. So, yeah, fastball that caught a little too much middle of the plate. Now that brings up Espinal. 70th pitch of the day for Wright is a strike. 0-1. Only the second hit of the day for the Jays. As Wright has really been mowing them down. And now the 1-1 fouled off. 1-2. We'll see what the third time through the lineup holds. As this one popped up, foul ground. Rizzo can't get there. It's off the top of the netting. And now this one popped up to Bader in center field. Settles under it, makes the catch, and that'll end the inning. But the Jays get themselves a run. Whit Merrifield, his first home run of the year. We go top 7. Yankees up by 6. Anthony Volpe 0 for 2 with a line out and a ground out. He'll lead off here in the top of the 7th. Serves this to right field, slicing away from Springer. He will cut it off. Volpe will hold the leadoff single. And that brings up Harrison Bader, who's 1 for 3 today. Reverse splits actually for Bader. He does not hit lefties as well as he hits righties. And skies this one to shallow right. Springer is there. Makes the catch, 1 away. Now Oswald Peraza 2 for 3, 2 singles, 2 runs scored. Swings and misses on a slider at the knees, 0-1. Out in front on it is Yimi Garcia and Adam Simber warming in the Jays' pen. They might come in for the last couple of innings, depending on how Meza does here. And the 0-1, late on a sinker now, 0-2. And the 0-2 is high, 1-2. Tuli Tupilotu, a defensive end out of USC. His brother Marlon plays for the Eagles. His cousin plays for the Niners. And now he is going to, and his cousins also play, other cousin plays for the Colts. As Peraza rips this one to left field, but Biggio is going to run it down for the second out of the inning. Hit it well, but almost right at Biggio. And now this young gentleman will head to, oops, I hit the camera again, head to L.A. and the Chargers. Aaron Judge 2 for 3, a homer, a single, 3 RBI. Yeah, Gibby, I mean, I know you guys have a very solid running game, but boy, was that a bit of a shock yesterday with all the other issues, all the other things you guys need. But, I mean, he is far and away the best running back available in the draft, at least. So, if you're going to pick one, I guess that's the way to do it. This fouled off to the right side, 0-2. There you go, Gibby. Sometimes a little bit of mercy goes a long way. I was not happy with the Giants pick. The 0-2 popped up, shallow center. This should do it. As coming in is Kiermaier. Still coming in, makes the catch. Get up and stretch. We go bottom 7. Yankees leave a man on. Still up by 6. If the Giants were going to go corner there, I would have went Joey Porter Jr. I'm not sure, Gibby. I'm watching on my phone, so I don't have all the stats. But Bo Bichette 0 for 2 now, leading off all the who's available, who's not available, right? The 1-0 punched foul, 1-1. Now swinging a miss by Bichette, 1-2. The 1-2 is off the plate, 2-2. And this one ripped right at Peraza, 1 away. Catches it on the line drive. Now that brings up George Springer 0 for 2, the strikeout and a fly out. And he takes a pitch off the plate, 1-0. Well, we'll see, Gibby. We'll see. This one pulled foul now, 1-1. And this one fouled off, 1-2. The 1-2 to Springer. Fouled off again, still 1-2. Gibby, they did it last year. They're doing it this year. That's the thing is that once, as this is grounded back to right, he'll field, flip the first 2 away. Once Addison from USC was off the board, surprisingly going to the Eagles, which I think is an even worse pick than what the Giants made, I really wish the Giants had taken Nolan Smith. I really, really wish the Giants had taken Nolan Smith. Vlad Jr. 1 for 2 with a single now. One of the 2 Toronto hits. Takes a pitch off the plate, 1-0. There's a strike at the inside edge, 1-1. Like, Jalen Carter moving up a pick, that was smart for them, right? Surprised that the Bears even traded with them, as there's a strike 1 and 2. But if you can get more draft assets, I guess you go for it, right? And if you're the Bears, you need as many picks as possible. Is this knocked foul, 1 and 2? Especially after giving up some of the picks you've given up with trades in recent years. Is this knocked foul? Still 1 and 2. 90th pitch of the day for Wright. Strike 3, Vlad down looking. We go top 8. Yankees still up 7-1. Anthony Rizzo 1 for 3, a double, an RBI, a run scored. Looks like Jose Alvarado starting to warm for the Yankees. Looks like he'll come in and pitch the 8th. First pitch to Rizzo is skied towards left center field, fairly deep. Biggio going back, just shy of the track, makes the catch, 1 away. But that too, if you were going to go corner and you're the Giants, I just don't understand why they didn't go Joey Porter Jr., who was the first pick of the second round today. Yeah, they're all hurt or suspended, Gibby. Stanton 1 for 3 with a double, now gets a hold of one. Goodbye, baseball! An apple bomb for Big G, his 15th of the year. And just like that, the Yankee lead is 8-1. Stanton, his 37th RBI. As the Yankees continue to pour it on here in the 3rd game of this 4-game set in Toronto. Backdoor slider. Stanton, though, got the barrel head out on it, and the ball flied. That's going to do it for Mesa. In comes Adam Simber now, his 18th appearance of the year. A 4.37 ERA, 1 and 3 out of the pen. And that brings up LeMahieu, who's 0 for 2. Chases a slider, 0 and 1. Also had a sac fly RBI. That's why he's 0 for 2. Simber, a Submariner. LeMahieu chops this up the middle. Nice play by Merrifield. A Jeter-esque throw in time to get LeMahieu 2 away. Simber, a slider, fastball, sinker pitcher. Only tops out about 89 on the gun. But he relies on that funky motion of his as Ozzy Cabrera 2 for 3 with a single and a 2-run home run. His 2nd home run of the series. And now the 1-0. Swing and a miss on a high fastball, 1-1. Jimmy Garcia and Anthony Bass warming in the pen now for the Jays. Probably they're trying to hope that Simber can get the last 5 outs or so. Is this ripped foul? Still 1 and 2. This one pulled foul, still 1 and 2. Yeah, I mean, look, the Braves. Let me give you know it. The Braves are a better team than the Mets. We know that. Like, as Rashee Rice, wide receiver, goes to Kansas City, swing and a miss, strike 3. Cabrera chases the high heat, and we go bottom 8. But the Yankees pick up another run. Giancarlo Stanton, his 15th of the year. It's 8-1 Yankees. Jose Alvarado now coming on for his 11th appearance of the year, trying to get 3 outs here in the 8th. A 1-0 record, 1 blown save, an ERA at .9. For those who don't know how to do baseball math, that means he's given up 1 run in those 10 innings. Danny Jansen, 0 for 1 earned run, I should say. 0 for 2. We'll lead off here. The reason why Alvarado's in is it's basically we have a righty and then 2 lefties coming up. As that misses low, 1-0. Now Jansen rolls 1 foul, 1 and 1. And the 1-1 popped up, jammed him with a cutter. LeMahieu, very shallow right, makes the catch, 1 away. Yeah, Gibby, they're I think the desperation, they reek of it. As Brandon Belt 0 for 2, a strikeout and a ground out. Now steps up to the plate. And he pops this one foul. Cabrera will not get there. It hits the netting anyway, 0-1. Belt, 150 points less than the batting average against lefties. That's really no surprises. Volpe, ranging far to his right, gets there, fires the first, 2 away. Almost a shift-beating base hit, but it was hit too soft. And Volpe showing off his range as that brings up Kevin Biggio, 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a ground out. And Biggio swings and misses on a fastball there, 0-1. Biggio does not have nearly the divide in splits as Belt does, as this is popped up to left center. Cabrera is there, makes the catch. Alvarado has a 1-2-3-8. We go top 9. Yankees still up by a touchdown. Jose Trevino 0 for 3 is flied out, popped out, hit into a 5-4-3 double play. Not a good night for Jose. You know what? We might just leave Alvarado in there. See what happens. Yeah, Gibby, I mean, look, the Celtics are just that much of a better team for you as the Bears take a cornerback, Tyreek Stevenson, out of Miami. ESPN hasn't even isn't even showing a lot of these guys anymore. They're just making the announcements now as Trevino smacks this one hard to right. Springer runs it down for the first out of the inning. Jose just no luck today. He smacks it foul, or smacks it hard to right, I should say. Would have been a fair ball, but Springer runs it down. Anthony Volpe now 1 for 3 with a single. First pitch from Simber, swinging a miss on a fastball, 0-1. Oh, the G-men are picking. Check swing, strike called though on Volpe, 0-2. Hey, Lawrence Tynes is making the pick for us. Hey, former Giants place kicker. Check swing, did he go? No, this is the first base umpire, 1-2. Yeah, you need 15 outs. The Giants take a center out of Minnesota. That's what I'm talking about. John Michael Schmidt. That's all right. That's a good pick. Giants desperately needed an interior lineman. Let's go. Let's get those big fellas in there. As Volpe chases one out of the zone, strike 3, 2 away. But yeah, it's got to be 5 innings, Gibby. So if the Mets haven't batted in the bottom of the 5th, they will not call the game. Schmitz is considered the best center in the draft. 6'3", 300, like 330. I missed it there. As Bader fouls off a fastball, 0-1. Oh, well, there you go. If it's top 6, Gibby, then you're fine then. It'd be an official game if they call it. It'd be an official game then. The 0-1 rolled over to Espinal. He will fire to first. Yankees go in order. We go bottom 9. Last chance. Giants get the best center in the draft. Very happy about that. They got a big boy at number 57 overall. Kevin Kiermaier 0 for 2 with a strikeout in a line. I was telling a friend yesterday he was freaking out that the Giants didn't go offensive line in the first round. I'm like, there's plenty of good talent in the later rounds in the draft, and they said it right. This guy Schmitz, considered probably the best center coming out of college this year. The Giants got him in the second round. I love it. Kiermaier takes a strike, 2-1. The 2-1 from Alvarado, ripped to right field. That's gonna dunk in front of Judge for a base hit. Well, now Robert Suarez starting to warm for the Yankees. Takes a pitch off the plate, does Merrifield, 1-0. Ooh, called a ball. Umpire really not helping Alvarado here, 2-0. And now this one popped up, left field, long run for Cabrera. Oh, and it hits the netting. 2-1 as the Cowboys take a tight end, Luke Schoonmaker. That's called the ball, 3-1. Maybe, Gibby. I don't know. 3-1. There's a strike on the outside edge. 3-2. Now the 3-2 from Alvarado. And just staying alive is Merrifield, still 3-2. Just got a piece of that fastball to stay alive. It was off the plate. Would have been ball 4. Another 3-2 pitch. And this one hammered to left. This one will stay in play for Cabrera to make the catch. 1 away. Merrifield, one of those guys, actually does not hit lefties. He has reverse splits. Now with all the guys coming up, no reason to drive Alvarado into the ground. So Robert Suarez will come in to try to get the last 2 outs. 14th appearance of the year, a 1-0 record, 7 holds and 12 2/3 innings pitched. Espinal 0 for 2 today, was also hit by a pitch. And first pitch swinging, pops it up to Volpe. Takes a few steps to his right, makes the catch, 2 away. Yeah, no, exactly. Yeah, Gibby. This is the way it should be. This is the way it should be. You don't need the 3 hours for 1 round. As this one popped up, saw it off his bat. Trevino makes the catch. Suarez throws 2 pitches, gets 2 outs. The Yankees pick up the win, 8-1. They've now taken 2 of 3 from Toronto up here in Toronto with a chance to win the series tomorrow in Game 4, whereas Toronto will look to try to get a split out of this series. Kyle Wright improves to 4-2. He goes 7 strong, gives up 1 run. Chris Bassett drops to 3-2. Wright, your player of the game, no walks, 8 strikeouts, 2 hits, 1 run, and 7 innings pitched. Chris Bassett, 6 hits, 1 strikeout, 6 runs, and 4 2/3 innings pitched. And then the Yankee bullpen did the rest. Alvarado goes an inning and a third. And Suarez goes 2/3 of an inning to get the last 6 outs. Kyle Wright, his ERA now drops to 2.5. As Jose Barrios and Garrett Cole will be the final game of this matchup. So, all right, so we saved the game. We're going to run a commercial. We're going to set up TikTok. Gibby, if you're around, let me know if anything interesting happens in the draft. I'm very happy with the Giants' 2nd-round pick. I like the Giants' 2nd-round pick better than their 1st-round pick. But I'll run that commercial, and I'll be right back. All right. All right. So now we're going live on TikTok. We'll do 2 more games. And then I wish you all a good weekend. But right now, Yankees, we're going to do the final game of this 4-game set. Yankees versus Jays. Cole versus Barrios. We've taken the 2 of the first 3 here in Toronto. Bullpen pretty much good to go, aside from Efros, who gave us a couple of innings in game 2. Let's see. Who needs a day? Jose Trevino definitely needs a day off. He's also ice cold. Melendez will start for him. Volpe needs a day off, so Mateo will start for him at the bottom of the lineup before we head to Cincinnati. And, let's give, no, we'll let Bader, let's keep him, let's get ahead of this. Dominguez will start for Bader. Dominguez will bat 9th. Mateo will lead off. Mateo, Peraza, Judge, Rizzo, Stanton, LeMahieu, Ozzy Cabrera. And actually, we're going to split Ozzy Cabrera and LeMahieu, and then we'll have Melendez and Dominguez. So this will have some breaking up of all the righties in a row towards the bottom of the lineup after we get out of those top 3. Yeah, Logan's. I've been saying it all along. He's a bullpen guy. Schmitz is a bullpen guy. He can't be a starter anymore. Call up somebody else. I'm sorry, he just doesn't have the stuff. He doesn't have the stuff. Yeah, we lose every time. I think we've lost every game he's pitched in this year, Logan. We might have won once, but like, every game with Schmidt pitches in, we lose. I mean, I get we were going against DeGrom tonight anyway, so it was probably a given, but still, like, anyway, Volpe and Bader and Trevino days off against Barrios. Oh, they say LeMahieu. Well, that's fair. Yeah, LeMahieu and Mateo. All right, let's see what Mateo does out of the 7-hole. What's up? Speaking of Mateo, what's up, Matt? How's it going? And the game says LeMahieu should lead off, and we'll put Mateo in the bottom third of the lineup, so that's what we'll do. Andrew, thank you for the share. Much appreciated. So there we go. We'll see if maybe putting him in the 7-hole, maybe 7-hole will wake up Mateo. Goodness. Anybody watching the draft? I did not like the Giants' first-round pick, but I really liked their second-round pick today. They got the best center in the class in Schmitz. Very happy about that. I was telling a friend yesterday, because part of the reason why I didn't stream yesterday is I went to a draft party. It was actually great. We had the Yankees versus the Rangers versus the Devils in the draft all at the same time. And the only good result last night was the Yankees won 4-2. So Barrios making his 9th start of the year, a 5-1 record, a 2.12 ERA, a whip just over 1, about a 2-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio. A couple of days ago, Buzzy, yes, from a couple of days ago, yes, because we didn't stream yesterday. LeMahieu, 2 home runs, 9 RBI, at 343 average, will lead off here in the top of the first. Colton, thank you for the follow. As this one ripped on the left field line, and this just foul. LeMahieu just missed the leadoff home run. 7 for 16 in his career against Barrios with 3 doubles, and he's going to get down by 8 for 17 as he serves that in the center field, and it's a leadoff base hit. Yeah, Mateo, he was there for you. But that's not the Patriot way. Barrios slurve, fastball, sinker, changeup. Tops out about 96 on the gun. Yeah, Gonzalez is going to be a good player for you guys. Peraza fouls his fastball straight back, and I play 0-1. I don't think so, JCP. At least not in this, not for a couple of rounds anyway. Best baseball card I own? Fox, thank you for the follow. Best baseball card I own in real life? I have a Dave Winfield card from the 1970s. Swing and a miss 0-2. Yeah, well, it's all right, Matt. No PCI, Greg. No, thank you for the follow, Milky. As this one popped up. Shallow right. Springer there. Makes the catch. One away. Yeah, no, the Clark Schmidt sucks. There's no other way to say it. Luke, thank you for the follow. We look at the Yankees starting lineup now. We saw LeMahieu, followed by Peraza, Judge, Rizzo, Stanton, Cabrera in left, Mateo at short today, giving Volpe a day off, MJ Melendez behind the plate, and Jason Dominguez batting ninth and playing center field. Yeah, I know, Nate. It looks like they're gonna blow it. There's no other way to say it. It's very, very disappointing. For realism, also, Kem, I'm talking to Twitch, I'm talking to TikTok, I'm playing the game. It's easier for concentration. Favorite player currently, Rizzo. I am also on Twitch, Logan's, yes. Twitch.tv/Ray Carcillo. Well, that's a good thing for a football player. ETG, thank you for the follow. The 0-1 to Judge, and he's going to hammer this to center field, but right there and making the catch is Kiermaier. I believe that's Kiermaier in center, 2 away. The Lakers should win buckets, but I don't think the Lakers get farther than that. I'm a Giants fan, Noah. Very happy with our second-round pick. Hated our first-round pick. Rizzo, 349, 12 home runs, 28 RBI. Had himself a very nice game yesterday. And takes a strike on the outside edge, 0-1. LeMahieu off of first. 2 outs, 0-1 count. And Rizzo fouls this back into play, 0-2. Yeah, Zach, I agree wholeheartedly. But how about the Knicks? Knicks destroying the Cavs. I think the Knicks can beat the Heat. I really do. I really think the Knicks can beat the Heat. As long as they can, if they can contain Butler, as that's up and in on Rizzo, 1-2. Right, you can't hold him down, but if you can, I mean, Zach, I really, now that Milwaukee is knocked out of the playoffs, is this a slow roller up the middle off the end of the bat? But Shed is there, will take it himself at second, and that will end the inning. We go bottom 1, Yankees leave a man on. No score here in the Rogers Center. Yeah, I know, JJ. The New York Rangers, me too. But I'm excited for the Knicks. I really, really think the Knicks can at least win the East now. I'm not lying. I really do. I'm not scared of any other team now that Milwaukee's been knocked out. Garrett Cole, 10th start of the year, an 8-0 record, a 3.6 ERA, a whip under 1, though. He has that high ERA because he gives up a lot of solo home runs. And 13-1 strikeout to walk ratio. Whit Merrifield now, 222 average, 1 home run, 16 RBI. Will lead off. There's a strike, 0-1. The 0-1 now, little dribbler knocked foul, 0-2. That's called strike 3 on the outside edge. Merrifield down looking. A generous call from the umpire. Good morning, good afternoon, good night. 1 away. Look, JJ, they got to win 2 games. They got to win 2 games in a row. One of them at the Garden. Yeah, Brandon, I think it was a ball too, but we've had a lot of bad calls against us this series, so it's good to get one for once. As Kiermaier takes a strike, 0-1. Kiermaier hitting 296. And look at that milestone watch. You guys can't see that graphic on TikTok, but that was Cole's 1,995th career strikeout. Check swing strike, 0-2. It may be, Brandon. The umpires in the game are real bad, not going to lie. So 5 Ks away from 2,000 as this one hit to the right side. Rizzo is there. He will flip the Cole covering, and oh, Kiermaier's going to beat it out. It looked like Rizzo had trouble getting it out of his glove. And that's an infield single. So some bad luck there as Rizzo looked like he had trouble getting out of his glove. Cole was slow to cover. Now the 0-1 to Bichette called a ball. Wow, a makeup call maybe? There's a strike, 1-2. Pete, thank you for the follow. Swing and a miss. Bichette chases one out of the zone, 2 away. Yeah, that's why I like pitching with him because he works quickly in the game. George Springer hitting only 211 this year. Pitch off the plate, 1-0. Tristan, thank you for the follow. Springer, 3 home runs, 8 RBI. Takes a strike on the inside part of the plate, 1-1. And now a high-hanging slider, but it hit dribbled in front of the plate. Cole settles, fires the first. Not in time. Another infield single for the Jays. And it's all around Cole's. Cole's not a great fielder, and this is just one of those swinging bunts. He settled, he fired, and yes, Springer beat it out, so 2 infield singles. And now Vlad Jr. up the plate with 2 outs and 2 on. Vlad Jr., 7 home runs, 17 RBI. And here she goes! Goodbye, baseball! A 3-run home run! And Vlad Jr. now has 8 on the year, 20 RBI, infield single, home run. Terrible luck for Cole. And the Jays jump out to a 3-0 lead, trying to split this 4-game series with the Yankees. And that is John Cena, Brandon, yes. A changeup middle, and Vlad Jr. didn't miss it. Danny Jansen now up at the plate. And Jansen gets a hold of one. The Jays go back-to-back and belly-to-belly. Goodbye, baseball. It's 4-0 Toronto. Jansen's 7th of the year. A little of both, Brandon, a little of both. I do it for fun, but I'd also love if somebody called and said, hey, have a job. Here's a job. So that's off the plate to Brandon Belt, 1-0. There's a strike, 1-1. So the Yankees clobbered Toronto 8-1 yesterday, and now it looks like Toronto's getting their revenge here as Belt's going to belt this one to right center field, and that's going to be a base hit. Dominguez will fire in, but Belt will have himself a 2-out double. All of this with 2 outs today. Belt's 4th double, and now that brings up Varsho, and he's going to pop it up, and this should end the inning. Dominguez in left center makes the catch, but the Jays put up a crooked number here in the first. The big blow after 2 infield singles. Vlad Jr., his 8th of the year. That brings up Stanton now hitting .399 on the year. 15 home runs, 37 RBI. Barrios got himself staked to a nice lead. Well, now Cole's going to have to settle down and try to hold Toronto here and let the Yankee offense go to work. Stanton at 393 career home runs now in our game. And the 1-0, pop fouling out of play, 1-1. Yankees are 37-8, so they have a cushion. After a torrid April, as Stanton grounds this to the left side. Chapman is there, fires the first, 1 away. Oh, we never end up getting the box score for Toronto. We'll do that in a second. Ozzie Cabrera, 288, 10 home runs, 22 RBI. Yeah, Aaron, I am gonna leave him out there. I gotta save the bullpen. I've still got a series in Cincinnati after this. I'm okay dropping this game. I prefer not to, but we'll see what happens. Merrifield at second, Kiermaier in center, Bichette at short, Springer in right, Vlad Jr. at first, Jansen behind the plate, Belt the DH, Varsho in left, and Chapman batting ninth and playing third. Don't forget, guys, likes, shares, follows, watching the video from yesterday. Everything helps if you are a fan of me on TikTok, and I appreciate you all being here. Cabrera 4 for 6 in his career against Barrios. He takes a backdoor slurve for a strike, 0-1. And now that one off the plate, 1-1. You can also come follow me over on Twitch. Oh, we got Logan and Jet followed on Twitch a few minutes ago. Thank you, guys. As this one fouled back out of play, 1 and 2. The one thing is on Twitch is to, it was to help deter bots for a long time there. I have a 10-minute rule where you have to follow for 10 minutes before you can talk on Twitch. As that's grounded back to the pitcher. Flipped to first, 2 away. That brings up Jorge Mateo hitting .215. He's been struggling lately. 3 home runs, 10 RBI. Serves this to right center field, though. Springer coming on. Oh, it dunks him for a base hit. Well, sometimes that's all you need when you're going through a tough time. Mateo will take it. A 2-out single. And also one of the best base stealers in baseball. You know they're going to check on him, but he's going to try to take second. Melendez, 282, 7 home runs, 22 RBI. There goes the runner, the pitch out, the throw down to second, still not in time. That's how fast Mateo is as he swipes, I believe that's his 20th steal of the year. So it'll be a 1-0 to Melendez, now with a runner in scoring position. Melendez rolls this foul as he was out in front of a sinker, 1-1. I wonder if also part of the reason why, I'll say this, I've noticed this, the Yankee pitching staff does not usually do as well when Melendez is the catcher compared to Trevino, as that's fouled off 1-2. But Jose needs days off, and Melendez needs at-bats. The 1-2, inside and low, 2-2. The 2-2 off the plate, 3-2. Dominguez on deck. Terrific speed at second. The 3-2 popped up, jammed him with that sinker again. Shallow left. Varsho is there, makes the catch. We go bottom 2. Yankees strand a runner. Jays up by 4. Matt Chapman, 4 home runs, 12 RBI, 146 average. He had the big blow in game 2 of this series. He takes a strike 0-1, a 2-run double. No, Aaron, I would never do a Cardinal franchise. I would work for the Cardinals if they came calling, as that's grounded foul 0-2. I would move to St. Louis, but if I have my choice, I'm a Yankees fan. That's off the plate, 1-2. Swing and a miss on a pitch in the dirt, strike 3. Melendez throws the first to complete the play, 1 away. I hope so, Riley. I hope so. They sure have looked terrible the last 3 games. Whit Merrifield 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Takes a strike at the belt, 0-1. And now this chop foul, 0-2. Cole was due for a really terrible start. He is 8-0. Swing and a miss, strike 3, 2 away. They are in the middle of a big rebuild, Preston. Huge rebuild. Kevin Kiermaier 1 for 1 with a single, an infield single, and a run scored. He takes a strike, 0-1. And now this chop foul, 0-2. And the 0-2, sliced foul on the left field line, still 0-2. And another foul ball, still 0-2. And now the grounded to first. Rizzo will flip to Cole. This time they got the play. That's exactly the same play as in the first. But this time Rizzo gets it out of his glove, feeds Cole. We go top 3 as the Jays go in order. It's 4-0 Toronto. The Reds? No, Preston. Absolutely not. That is the one team in the NL Central that I am certain will continue to be terrible. Jason Dominguez fouls off a sinker, 0-1. Dominguez hitting .295, 4 home runs, 16 RBI. And now the 0-1, fouled back out of play, 0-2. And the 0-2, swing and a miss, couldn't resist the high fastball. Good morning, good afternoon, good night, 1 away. DJ LeMahieu led off the game with a single, was stranded there at first. And rips this one down the left field line, 0-1. Now 8 for 17 in his career against Barrios. Yeah, Brooke, I agree completely. That's what happens when Clark Schmidt pitches. What's up, Fernandez? How's it going? Swing and a miss, 0-2. So we won. I mean, Queen, they have great pitching. If they can get the offense, they could make a run at the AL Central because that's another absolutely terrible division. But the Twins look red hot right now, and the Twins probably win that division as this is rolled over to Bichette at short. He'll fire to first, 2 away. But, so Yankees won the first game of this series 4-0. Toronto took game 2, 3-1. Yankees then won game 3, 8-1. They're now down 4-0 here in the third of game 4. At this point, Fernandez probably the Warriors. The Kings had to hold home court and couldn't do it. Peraza now, first pitch swinging, jammed with a fastball, pops it up to Vlad Jr. Yankees go in order. We go bottom 3, still down by 4. Bo Bichette 0 for 1 and struck out in his first at-bat. He's having a rough series, but takes a strike here, 0-1. There's a strike, 0-2. And now this one chopped to Peraza at third. Right near the bag, fires the first, 1 away. I still only have 5 walks with him, Fernandez. I've given up more home runs than guys I've walked with Cole. George Springer had an infield single in his first at-bat, was on base when Vlad Jr. homered. Takes a strike here, 0-1. And now this one pulled foul, 0-2. Check swing, goes around, says the umpire, strike 3. 2 away. And that brings up Vlad Jr., who homered his 8th homer of the year back in the first. And takes a strike at the belt here, 0-1. That's off the plate, 1-1. Well, what's up, Luckiest? Or would you rather me call you Jet? ETG, thank you for the follow over here on Twitch as well. Much appreciated. Swing and a miss on a slider by Vladdy Jr., 1-2. And now this ripped on the left field line, but this will go foul, still 1-2. That's inside 2-2. All right, we'll call you Jet here on Twitch, since that's your handle. So this way folks know who we're talking to. I'm doing all right, Jet. I'm doing all right. As this one chopped up the middle, LeMahieu is there, backhands, fires the first. It's a 1-2-3 inning for Cole. We go top 4. Cole's now retired 7 in a row. But that big first inning for Toronto right now looms large. It's still 4-0 Jays. Aaron Judge 0 for 1. Will lead off here in the top of the 4th against Barrios. He takes a pitch off the plate, 1-0. Judge 46 runs scored, 49 RBI. 1-0 off the plate again, 2-0. And now this one jammed him with a sinker, shallow right center. Springer ranging over to his right, makes the catch, 1 away. Now that brings up Anthony Rizzo, who grounded out in his first at-bat. Rios had only 37 pitches as Rizzo, just a little late on that sinker, grounds it to Chapman at third. He fires the first, 2 away. Now that brings up Stanton, who grounded out in his first at-bat. He's 0 for 1. First pitch to Stanton is, wow, 3 inches off the plate. It's got to be Angel Hernandez there, folks, because Stanton's shaking his head. That was 3 inches off the plate and called a strike on Stanton, 0-1. The 0-1, way inside, 1-1. How are you, though, Jet? Are things going good? How's everybody doing? Everybody doing good here on TikTok? Everybody doing good on Twitch? As Stanton laid on a fastball there, 1-2. I wasn't paying attention. I was looking at the chat. The 1-2. And Stanton chases a slurve out of the zone. Strike 3. We go bottom 4. Still 4-0 Jays. Danny Jansen 1 for 1 with a solo home run. And up and in, plunks Jansen. Jansen not happy as he flips his bat and takes his base, and that brings up Brandon Belt, who's 1 for 1. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Well, that's one way not to deal with Danny Jansen, as that's off the plate, 1-1. Now that's fouled off at the plate by Belt, 1-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3, got him on the knuckle curve, 1 away. And that is Garrett Cole's 2,000th career strikeout. So after hitting Jansen, he strikes out Brandon Belt. Garrett Cole reaches a very nice career plateau. He'll reach that this year in real life as well. And they're going to flip the ball over Stanton there as the DH will hold on to it for him. A very nice moment here for Garrett Cole. Even though he's losing 4, he'll never forget this. He's losing 4-0, but gets his 2,000th career strikeout. Everybody applauding for him. A very nice milestone, again, for the Yankee ace, who's not pitching like an ace, but anyway, Dalton Varsho 0 for 1. He flew out to center in his first at-bat. Takes a pitch high, 1-0. And now takes a cutter right down Broadway, 1-1. That's off the plate, 2-1. That's low, 3-1. Chapman on deck. There's a strike with the fastball. The count now 3-2. The payoff pitch. Oh, he plunked Varsho. No intent there. That was a cutter that just got away from him. And that brings up Matt Chapman now. Strike 1. Now the 0-1, swing and a miss on a changeup, 0-2. So Cole has hit 2 batters this inning. As this is grounded to Rizzo. He'll go to second for 1, back to first. Oh, Mateo threw it away. They're trying to get the 3-6-1 double play. They get the middle runner with the feed from Rizzo to Mateo. There's no error because you can't assume the double play. But that puts runners at the corners now for Whit Merrifield, who's 0 for 2. He takes a strike, 0-1. And that's in the dirt, blocked by Melendez. Everybody stays put. Now a cutter high, 2-1. Check swing didn't go, 3-1. The dangerous Kiermaier on deck. And called ball 4, 2 inches into the zone, and the umpire called it a ball. So only the 6th walk of the year for Cole, and that brings up Kiermaier 1 for 2, an infield single, a run scored. There's a strike, even though it's the same exact pitch as the previous one, 0-1. This chop foul 0-2. Cole needs to get out of this jam for the Yankees to still have any chance in this ball game. And again, should have been called strike 3, does not get the call, 1-2. Is this punched foul still 1-2? Terrible calls by the umpire here through 4 innings. But backdoor slider rings up Kiermaier. We go top 5. We get out of it. As we look at the Burger King Taco Bell Panda Express. Somebody sponsor me, fan cam. Ozzy Cabrera 0 for 1 with a ground out will lead off here in the top of the 5th. So Cole gets out of it. And Cabrera fouls a fastball straight back, 0-1. Now has 2001 career strikeouts. The 0-1, chopped foul to the left side, 0-2. And the 0-2 is low, 1-2. 4-0 Toronto. User, it's 4-0 Toronto. As this one smacked to left field, that's a base hit. So 3rd hit of the day for the Yankees as Cabrera goes out and goes the opposite way to get on base to start the top of the 5th. And that brings up Jorge Mateo. Mateo 1 for 1 with a single and a stolen base. And trying to bunt his way on. It's a good bunt, but Chapman there 3rd. Oh, they're going to go to 2nd. Oh, my goodness. Cabrera's got good speed. I'm shocked he did not get to that bag. Holy cow. So that's a fielder's choice. The only good news is that obviously now with Mateo on, we're going to be off to the races. I mean, Matt Chapman's a great 3rd baseman, but how he threw across his body a strike to Whit Merrifield at 2nd, I'm flabbergasted. Now a check on Mateo again. Barrios trying to keep him close. Can't wait till they add that pickoff rule to the game next year. There's the pitch. It's low to throw down the 2nd. Not even close. So, in a way, it's the same result, but with better speed. Mateo, his 2nd steal of the day, is 21st of the year. So, Yankees will have a couple of cracks at scoring a run here. Melendez... actually it was called a strike. The 0-1 out in front of a changeup now, 0-2. Barrios, this will only be his 50th pitch of the day. The 0-2. Smack to right field and fairly deep. This one is gone! Gutierrez Goodbye, baseball! MJ Melendez, his 8th home run of the year, all with the Yankees. RBIs 23 and 24. There goes the shutout. The Yankees have cut the lead in half. It's 4-2 Toronto. Melendez, he got a down and in breaking ball, got the barrel head around on it, and fires it into right. 373, almost 103 off the bat. Yeah, that was an inside slurve, but he turned around on it. As there's a strike at the knees to Dominguez, 0-1. There you go, Logan. The Yankees scored in real life. So it's 4-2 Toronto now. It's a huge home run by Melendez as Dominguez chops this foul 0-2. Bottom of the Yankee lineup. Doing some work. The 0-2. And Dominguez is going to hammer this to right. That's a base hit. And now that I bring up DJ LeMahieu, who's 1 for 2 with a single. Now, Dominguez doesn't have the good speed of Mateo. He's not quite the base runner, but he is fast. He does have several steals this year. If he gets a good jump, he will swipe a bag as well. Barrios really trying to hold Dominguez close over there because we want to run on him. There goes Dominguez. The pitch is inside. The throw down the second, not in time. Another stolen base for the Yankees. Their 3rd of the day. Dominguez is 7th of the year. Because here's the thing, if he, hey, another hit here, and suddenly it's a 4-3 game. That's inside the LeMahieu 2-0. The 2-0 to DJ. Hammered towards center field and deep. Going back, Kiermaier at the track, looking up. It's gone! Goodbye, baseball! And just like the Blue Jays, who got 4 runs on 2 home runs, the Yankees get 2 2-run home runs here in the 4th. And they have, the 5th. And they've tied this game up at 4. LeMahieu, his 3rd of the year. An absolute bomb to dead center. And we got a whole new ball game. As that misses inside the Peraza, LeMahieu now 9 for 19 in his career against Barrios. Now has 11 RBI on the season. As the 1-0 to Peraza. That's off the plate, 2-0. And Barrios, 3rd time through the lineup, looks a little shell-shocked here against the Yankees. 3-0 to Peraza. Well, we're taking one here. Judge on deck. 60th pitch of the day from Barrios is a backdoor slurve that catches the plate, 3-1. The 3-1 to Peraza. Hammered foul out in front of that hanging slurve, 3-2. Barrios got away with a mistake there. So the count now full to the Yankee 3rd baseman. The 3-2. Hammered to left field, fairly deep. Varsho back at the track, makes the catch against the wall. It's the 2nd time this series that Varsho, with his backside against the wall, makes a catch on a fly ball from Peraza. Just missed another home run. And that brings up Judge now. 2 outs, top 5. And Judge swings over the top of a slurve, 0-1. The park here in Toronto, no wind, remember, with the dome closed. Just held it, as that's outside, 1-1. The 1-1. Inside out it towards right. Springer coming on. It dunks in front of him for a base hit. So Judge picks up a single, an opposite field single. And now that'll bring up Rizzo, who's hit the ball well, but has nothing to show for it. 0 for 2 with a couple of ground outs. And Anthony Rizzo, it's the 3rd 2-run home run of the inning. A second deck shot down the right field line. Get that man a meatball sub. Goodbye, have a 6-4 lead as they've come all the way back here in the 5th on Barrios. Oh my goodness. 431 to right, 111 off the bat. That brings up Stanton now, who's 0 for 2, as that's outside 1-0. And talk about the wheels coming off the cart. 3 two-run home runs in the top of the 5th. As Stanton now pops one up to left. He's the 9th man to come up to the plate. The Yankees send all 9 men to the plate this inning. They score 6. We go bottom 5. A whole new ball game. Cole now pitching with the lead. Bo Bichette 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a ground out. Takes a strike, 0-1. Swing and a miss on a change, 0-2. Yankees don't mind pushing Cole this start either because swing and a miss, strike 3. Good morning, good afternoon, good night, 1 away. Because there's an extra days of rest between this start and Cole's next start. George Springer now 1 for 2, a single and a run scored. Hammers this one to left, but Ozzie Cabrera's right there, 2 away. And now Vlad Jr., the big bomb, a 3-run blast in his first at-bat. Takes a strike, 0-1. Now that's off the plate, 1-1. Meatball subs for everybody, Matt. As that's fouled off, 1-2. And now the 1-2 off the plate. Vladdy Jr. spits at it. Count now 2-2. And now this one popped up to right. Judge can't make the catch. Dunks in front of him for a 2-out single. So you try to adjust my feet here. I got a snake's nest at my feet of cables and whatnot. Danny Jansen 1 for 1, a solo home run, also hit by a pitch. His 7th of the year, up to 22 RBI. Now the tying run at the plate. Takes a pitch high, 1-0. And there's the strike. And finally, Yankees get a generous call, 1-1. Now a backdoor slider right down the middle. Hung one, 1-2. And now this one grounded to first. Rizzo takes it himself. That will end the inning. So Cole goes 5. We go top 6, up 6-4. Anthony Bass making his 12th appearance of the year. A 3.65 ERA, a 2-0 record. Cabrera 1 for 2 with a single. He was erased on a fielder's choice. But it was his single that got that inning started last inning. And now he's going to have another single. That's a base hit to left. The Ozman, 2 singles today. He's been red hot lately. He likes hitting up here in Toronto. What's Toronto's, food? What is Toronto known for, food-wise? Anything? Mateo slices this one, foul 0-1. 1 for 2, a single, reached on that fielder's choice, 2 steals, a run scored. Does anybody notice Toronto, poutine? Yeah, Matt, that makes sense. I guess Cabrera really likes the Toronto poutine because he has been knocking the cover off the ball here at the Rogers Center. The 0-1, Mateo skies it to right center. Springer to his right makes the catch, 1 away. You guys ever have poutine? Poutine's really good. I like poutine. MJ Melendez now, 1 for 2, a 2-run home run. He's 2 for 10 in this series. Both hits, home runs. First pitch from Bass to Melendez is a backdoor slider for a strike, 0-1. Yimi Garcia and Zach Pop now warming in the Jays' pen. Bass, a slider, fastball, splitter pitcher. He hits 97 on the gun. As this one popped up to center field, Kiermaier there. Makes the catch, 2 away. Matt, what's pea-meal bacon? I mean, is it just like regular bacon? Dominguez 1 for 2, a single, a stolen base, a run scored. I do not know what pea-meal bacon is. As this one fouled back out of play 0-1, but I appreciate you Googling that for me. swing and a miss. They're 0-2. All right, so it's bacon. All right, who doesn't love bacon? The 0-2 now to Dominguez. Popped him up. So despite the leadoff single from Cabrera, Kiermaier in center makes the catch. Ooh, almost lost that one on the lights, I guess. We go bottom 6. It's 6-4 Yankees, Kirk. It's 6-4 Yankees. I can kind of try to go maybe like this a little bit more for you. There you go. Yeah. Ham. Oh, pork. Oh, it's ham. Okay. Still, I got you. So, Brandon Belt 1 for 2 with a double. He's also struck out. Takes a strike, 0-1. So it was 4-0 Toronto, and then the Yankees, check swing 1-1, did not go, says the umpire. The Yankees got 3 2-run home runs, as this rounded foul 1 and 2 in the 5th inning, all off of Barrios. So 2 big innings, 4 in the first for Toronto, 6 in the 5th for the Yankees. There you go. P-meal bacon, the known food of Toronto, is a wet-cured, unsmoked back bacon. As Belt going to pop this one up on the infield, Peraza makes the catch, 1 away. Made from trimmed, lean, boneless pork loin rolled in cornmeal. Found mainly in Toronto, Ontario. So, whatever it is, Oswaldo Cabrera really enjoying it there north of the border. There's a strike, 0-1 to Dalton Varsho, who's 1 for 2, or 0 for 1, excuse me, with a walk. There's a strike now to change, 0-2. A rare walk from Cole. That's chop foul 0-2. William Davies. It's a very old school name. Is this one grounded to first? Rizzo is there, takes it himself, 2 away. And now Matt Chapman 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a ground out. Takes the strike on the inside part of the plate, 0-1. Chapman acquired from the Athletics a couple years ago, former All-Star, takes one inside, 1-1. And now this one, slow roller up the middle by Mateo. That's a base hit. Oh, goodness. Chapman trying to go for 2. What was he thinking? Dominguez give the kid an outfield assist easily. Easily guns down Chapman. We go top 7. Yankees still up by 2. Was he thought he was going to catch the defense sleeping? No, sir. Unbelievable. So Cole appreciates it. Michael King now warming for the Yankees in the pen. Looks like he'll pitch the 7th. So Cole gives up 4 in the first. Only gives up 2 hits after that. 2 hits. He hit 2 batters and he walked the guy. But after 5 base runners the last 5 innings, and now has a 6-4 lead as he goes 6 strong. And now that brings up DJ LeMahieu, 2 for 3 with a single and a 2-run home run that at the time tied the game at 4. It's his 3rd home run of the year, his 2nd. Him too, he likes that bacon. He likes that Toronto bacon. His 2nd home run here of this series. He had 1 the entire year before this. The 0-1, swing and a miss, 0-2. For Cole, actually, Kirk, his ERA's already at 4. As this one popped up to right, so it's not going to mess it up too bad. Catches made by Springer, 1 away. Cole has the worst ERA of all my starters, even though he's 8-0. He always gets this kind of run support. Peraza 0 for 3. He's hit the ball well today. Just nothing to show for it. So he chases this one out of the zone, 0-1. Peraza on an 8-game hitting streak. Might be his last chance to extend it. Check swing, but it's a strike anyway, 0-2. The 0-2 to Peraza. Popped him up, jammed him with a fastball. Chapman from 3rd, behind the mound, makes the catch, 2 away. And that brings up Aaron Judge, 1 for 3 with a single and a run scored. He was on base when Rizzo homered. And now rolls this one foul, 0-1. 6-4 Yankees, top 7. They've come all the way back from a 4-0 deficit. As Judge is going to hammer this one in the left center field, that's a base hit. So he's singled in back-to-back at-bats now as Kiermaier fires in quickly. And now that brings up Rizzo, who, again, his 2-run home run gave the Yankees the 6-4 lead that we're currently at right now. And he takes a pitch off the plate, 1-0. It was Rizzo's 13th home run of the year. He now has 30 RBI. I appreciate Kirk. Well, it might be a Friday night because it's a Friday night, and as that's fouled off 1-1, and it is what it is. But I appreciate you're here. I appreciate everybody who's hanging out here. We'll do one more game after this, and then I will wish you all a good weekend as that's fouled off 1-2. Again, if you like this, don't forget to sub, like, follow. Check out my TikTok videos. Join me on Twitch. Whatever works. As that's called strike 3. Dropped a slider in the top of the zone. Rizzo down looking. Get up and stretch. We go bottom 7. Yankees still up 6-4. So that does it for Cole. He goes 6. He gives up 4. Michael King making his 12th appearance of the year. A 1-1 record. A 1.32 ERA. And 13 2/3 innings pitched. People be partying. Indeed, Kirk. Whit Merrifield 0 for 2. We'll lead off here against King and take a strike, 0-1. And now this one popped up. LeMahieu in shallow right makes the catch, 1 away. Kevin Kiermaier 1 for 3 with a single and a run scored, an infield single. He rips this foul, 0-1. And now the 0-1 off the plate, 1-1. The 1-1 from King. Backdoor slider in there for a strike, 1-2. For me, it's Clay Holmes right now, Kirk. Swing and a miss, strike 3, 2 away. Good pitch there by King. That brings up Bo Bichette, 0 for 3. He's had a terrible series against the Yankees. Takes a strike there, 0-1. There's a strike on the outside edge, quickly 0-2. And this one line foul, still 0-2. We'll do it again. And another foul ball, so Bichette staying alive. Going to be an 0-2. Off the plate, 1-2. And this one right down the middle, that's a base hit to right. So Bichette picks up a single. Well, Kirk, it's better than being under 500 at least. And now that brings up George Springer, who's 1 for 3 with a single and a run scored. He takes a strike, 0-1. And now this grounded foul, 0-2. So they're 0-2 count. Springer lays off the slider, 1-2. Swing and a miss, got him at a sinker in the knees, strike 3. We go top 8 as we look at the Burger King, Taco Bell, Panda Express. Somebody sponsor me, fan cam. Yimi Garcia now his 19th appearance of the year, an 0-2 record, a 6 ERA, 1 blown save. One of those losses in that blown save came against these Yankees back in the Bronx. Stanton 0 for 3 with a fly out. And let's see here. Ron Marinaccio starting the warm. It looks like Ron will pitch the 8th for the Yankees. Stanton 0 for 3. And smacks this one hard to center field. But coming over and making the catch is Kiermaier, 1 away. He hit it well. But Kiermaier is able to run it down. Now that brings up Oswaldo Cabrera. We mentioned eating all that Canadian bacon. 2 for 3 with 2 singles. First pitch to Cabrera. Swing and a miss on a fastball, 0-1. Adam Simber and Zach Pop warming in the Jays pen. And the 0-1 off the plate, 1-1. The 1-1, fouled back out of play again, 1-2. And now this one, a little dribbler back in front of the plate. Garcia will field, flip the first 2 away. Just missed that slurve. And now that brings up Jorge Mateo, 1 for 3, a single. Reached on a fielder's choice, a run scored, 2 stolen bases. Garcia, fastball, slider, slurve, sinker, changeup pitcher. He'll top out 97 on the gun. Swing and a miss there by Mateo, 0-1. And now the 0-1. Back up the middle, off the mound. Bichette ranging to his left, just gets the speedy Mateo to end the inning. So we go bottom 8. Nice play there by Bichette. Yankees still up 6-4. Ron Marinaccio now coming on for his 16th appearance of the year, a 1-0 record. 1 for 2 in save opportunities, a 1.8 ERA, 21 strikeouts, 0 walks. Vlad Jr., 2 for 3, a homer, a single, 3 RBI. Takes a strike, 0-1. That misses inside, 1-1. And now this one popped up to Judge in shallow right. He will make the catch, 1 away. For Marinaccio, yeah, it's just very, very easy going as Danny Jansen, 1 for 2, solo home run hit by a pitch. That misses high, 1-0. Kind of just a sidestep, and here it is, 1-1. Now another strike, 1-2. That's off the plate, 2-2. Yeah, very, very much Kirk. Ooh, and that's called a ball. Considering how wide the strike zone has been from this umpire, that was surprising. But swing and a miss. Jansen out in front on a changeup. Marinaccio gets the strikeout anyway, 2 away. That brings up Brandon Belt, 1 for 3 with a double. He takes a strike, 0-1. And that's just off the plate, says the umpire, 1-1. Swing and a miss, blew a fastball by him at 94, 1-2. That changeup, the bottom fell out of it, 2-2. Now got him on the backdoor slider, strike 3. Marinaccio strikes out a pair, has a perfect 8th. We go top 9. Yankees still nursing a 2-run lead. MJ Melendez, one of the 3 2-run home runs today for the Yankees. As now Clay Holmes starting to warm for New York. It's a save opportunity. Would look for his 11th save unless the Yankees score a pair here. And the pitch off the plate with Melendez, 1-0. The 1-0 to MJ. Hammered on the right field line, 1-1. Just out in front of that changeup. A very good pitch to hit for Melendez. And the 1-1, fouled back out of play, 1-2. And the 1-2 just stays alive as he gets a piece of that fastball at 96. The 1-2 fouled off at the plate against the 1-2. What's up? We're 37-8. 37-8. The 1-2. Back up the middle. That's going to be a base hit. Kiermaier's going to cut it off in right center and hold Melendez to a leadoff single. Now that brings up Jason Dominguez. He's 1 for 3 with a single and a run scored. Swing and a miss late on a fastball, 0-1. Chapman in a little bit at third. Oh, and Dominguez tries the bunt, but he missed it, 0-2. Now the 0-2 is low, just low, says the umpire, 1-2. Melendez, good speed off of first, very good speed for a catcher. The 1-2. Popped up. Jammed him with a fastball. Shallow center. It'll actually be Bichette who makes the catch. 1 away. And that brings up DJ LeMahieu. 2 for 4. A home run and a single. One of the 3 2-run home runs today for the Yankees. And he pops this one foul. 0-1. If only, Kirk, if only. The 0-1. LeMahieu swings to a fastball there, 0-2. So all the scoring via the home run. A 3-run home run for Vlad Jr., a solo shot by Danny Jansen, and then a 2-run home run by Melendez, a 2-run home run by LeMahieu. Oh, that's going to get by the catcher Jansen. Melendez will advance to second on the wild pitch. They're saying a 2-run home run for Melendez, a 2-run home run for LeMahieu, and a 2-run home run for Rizzo. And that's all your scoring here. So Melendez now in scoring position for LeMahieu. That's inside 2-2. Sure, Kirk. We can look at the standings after this. So the Yankees, if they can get 3 more outs in the 9th, will have taken 3 of 4 here in Toronto. LeMahieu goes around on the check swing slider, 2 away. Now that brings up Ozzy Peraza, who's 0 for 4. One last chance to extend his 8-game hitting streak. The first pitch from Garcia. He is off the plate, 1-0. Peraza hitting over 300, hitting 270 on the year, but over 300 with runners in scoring position. The 1-0. Skied to center field and deep. Kiermaier back at the track, looking up. It's gone! Goodbye, baseball! Oswald Peraza gets his 6th of the year. He now has 20 RBI, and the Yankees get their 4th 2-run home run of the day as Peraza extends his hitting streak to 9 in a huge way. It's 8-4 New York. An absolute moonshot. 4-10 to dead center, 103 off the bat. And you know what? We're going to leave Marinaccio in, see if he can't get a 2-inning save. Judge now 2 for 4, 2 singles, a run scored. He was on when Rizzo homered. Takes a pitch high, 1-0. Oswald Peraza gets a 5th at-bat, and in the 9th inning extends his hitting streak with a 2-run home run. Judge swings and misses on that fastball, 1-1. I was thinking about it, Kirk, honestly, but he's doing well for me as Judge now hammers one to right field and deep, and this one is gone! An Oppo Taco for Aaron Judge! All rise! Goodbye, baseball! Aaron Judge drops the gavel and declares that ball guilty and banishes it to right. It's now 9-4 Yankees. Judge's 25th home run of the year. RBI number 50. And the Yankees get to Garcia again. And now finally Zach Pop comes in to try to get the last out here of the 9th. 5th appearance of the year at 2.57 ERA. Yeah, he almost did. He almost did. Then he almost went with San Diego, as that's fouled off 0-1. The Yankees use their 5 home runs, beat Toronto's 2. And the score is 9-4 now here in the 9th. Toronto put up a 4 spot in the 1st and have not scored since as Rizzo chases a back foot slider, 1-2. Pop, a sinker, slider, fastball pitcher, hits 97 on the gun. Rizzo, his 2-run home run gave the Yankees their first lead of the day. Now out in front of a slider, strike 3, kind of like a changeup. That'll end the inning, but we go bottom 9. Yankees now up by 5. Dalton Varsho 0 for 2 and hit by a pitch. Takes a pitch just a little high, says the umpire. 1-0 is the Yankees. Going to try and get Marinaccio a 2-inning save. As that's going to miss 1-1. Little old school 6-out save here, maybe. Check swing 2-1. And now this one hammered the deep center. Dominguez, though, drifting back, has a beat on it, makes the catch, 1 away. And now Matt Chapman 1 for 3 with a single. Takes a strike on the inside edge, 0-1. Tried to stretch it into a double, got thrown out by Dominguez at second base. And now the 1-1, fouled back out of play, 1-2. And he popped him up on a slider. Judge near the line and right makes the catch, 2 away. Toronto down to their last out. It'll be the top of the lineup. Whit Merrifield 0 for 3. He takes a strike, 0-1. Threw a walk, I believe, today, as that misses low, 1-1. And a foul ball. Toronto down to their last strike, the 1-2. Strike 3 called, down looking on a slider at the knees. That's your ball game. The Yankees win 9-4. Cole will improve to 9-0. Barrios will drop to 5-2. Marinaccio gets 6 outs and will pick up his second save of the year. And the Yankees win 3 out of 4 up here in Toronto and will now head to Cincinnati as they continue this 7-game road trip. Home runs abound today here in Toronto. Judge, your player of the game. That is surprising. 3 for 5 with a solo home run, 2 runs scored. Cole, 1 walk, 8 strikeouts, 7 hits, 4 runs, and 6 innings pitched. Ron Marinaccio, his second save, pitched a perfect 8th and 9th. Jose Barrios, 2 strikeouts, 8 hits, 6 runs, and 5 innings pitched. The Yankees take 3 of 4 from the Jays. Carlos Rodon versus Luis Cessa will now be the first game of this game in the Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati, but we'll save first. You know, you're looking at the standings. The Rays are in last at 20-25. The Red Sox are in fourth at 21-23. The Jays now at 500, 22-22. The Orioles are 23-21. They are in second place. We look at the larger standings. The Twins are leading the Central, half game over the Royals. The Angels and Astros are tied at the top of the West. The wild card right now, whoever wins the West, the other team would have the top wild card. Then you have the Royals and Orioles as the 5 and 6 seeds. But watch out for the Athletics and Jays, who aren't far behind. The National League, the Phillies are winning the East, 4.5 up on the Braves. The Cardinals, 4 up on the Brewers. The Padres, 3.5 up on the Dodgers. Your wild card teams right now would be Braves, Brewers, and Dodgers. Yes, close divisions except for us, Kirk. Yes. So, Yankees, though, have now won 2 in a row. Baltimore's lost 4 in a row. Toronto's lost 2 in a row. Red Sox and Rays just won a game, so... It's all right, we just saved. So, Carlos Rodon, 5-1. Luis Cessa, 2-5. Former Yankee. And we will head now to the Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. Yankee pen, yeah, everybody except for probably Efros and Marinaccio available. Rodon got roughed up in his last start, got a no decision. Let's see, Rizzo could use a day off. But yeah, I hate taking Rizzo out of the lineup just because he's, well, he's a lefty. Like, honestly, that's the big reason why. Cabrera's going to get a day off, which is no surprise. I'm trying to think. I thought about Dominguez or Melendez. Dominguez or Melendez. They're both hitting 293. Melendez has more pop. Dominguez is a better fielder, though. So, I think we'll go Dominguez today in left. And we'll have him bat 9th. Trevino will move up to the 7 hole. Volpe will bat 8th. Yeah, Kirk. I think Dominguez, too. Yeah, no, for sure. And now the only question is do I sit Stanton and let Rizzo DH? I know that technically, I could put Stanton in left field, but he is a liability in the field. Like, 100% a liability. Plus, Dominguez is another switch hitter, which I like, obviously, having in the lineup. Because Cabrera is also a switch hitter, so yeah. Also, this way it continues to develop Dominguez, but also Melendez is very young as well, but, yeah, a part of me, I think I'm going to sit Stanton. And I'm going to have Rizzo DH today and have Voit play first. And I'll move LeMahieu up to the 5 hole. Yeah, I think that's what we'll do. Because, again, fortunately, we finally get an off day after this 3-game set in Cincinnati. So Luke Voit will get the start at first. A rare start against the righty, but, again, this is what we have him. We have a backup first baseman, so. Anyway, here we go. Plus, this helps Stanton stay healthy by just giving him random days off here because he's so injury-prone. And if Stanton were to get hurt, obviously Voit would be the natural guy to take over as DH. So the Reds take the field. Reds actually took 2 of 3 from the Yankees in the Bronx last year. And now playing in back-to-back years because of the new rule where we play everybody. As that's Will Myers taking the field, having a very nice year, 9 home runs, a .320 average. And Luis Cessa making his 9th start of the year, a 2-5 record, a 3.98 ERA. As he chats with his catcher, Tyler Stevenson. A whip at 1.21, and about a 1.5 to 1 strikeout to walk ratio. He's a contact pitcher, always has been. Harrison Bader back in the lineup after a day off. Nice, Kirk. Hitting .294, 10 home runs, 31 RBI. Cessa, a slider, sinker, fastball, changeup pitcher. He hits 96 on the gun. And the first pitch, inside out into the right side. Nice sliding stop at second. Flip to first. 1 away. Nice play there by the Reds defense. As we look at the Yankee lineup, we just saw Bader. He'll be followed by Peraza, Judge, Rizzo, LeMahieu, Voit, Trevino, Volpe, and then Dominguez batting 9th and playing left. A lot of righties in the lineup for the Yankees today. As Oswald Peraza, 274, 6 home runs, a 20 RBI, a 9-game hitting streak. As this one fouled off at the plate, 0-1. Yeah, Kirk, I know how that is, too. Usually my Yankees go into debt every year, too, when I play multiple years of franchise. It'll be an 0-1 to Peraza. That's inside, 1-1. And now the 1-1, out in front of a slider, 1-2. 3 straight sliders from Cessa. Yeah, Kirk, I usually go crazy with trades. The 1-2, swing and a miss, strike 3, 2 away. And that brings up Aaron Judge hitting .398. 25 home runs, 50 RBI. And he chops this up the middle, slow roller, but it finds its way through for a base hit. So a 2-out single for Judge, and it's a moral victory for the Reds. As that brings up Anthony Rizzo hitting .344 with 13 homers and 30 RBI. Judge off of first. This chop foul at the plate, backdoor slider to Rizzo, 0-1. Welcome back, Riley. That's low, 1-1. So the Yankees came back to win 9-4 and take 3 of 4 from Toronto. They're now in Cincinnati. The 1-1 rolled foul, 1 and 2. Oh, nice, Kirk. Yes, that's outside the Rizzo, 2 and 2. Sessa now at 10 pitches. They're getting the first 2 outs rather quickly. Rizzo rolls this one foul again. Still 2 and 2. Well, that would be something, Riley. I mean, the Panthers are a good team. As this one hammered to left center field by Rizzo and deep. Going back to left field. They're still back and will make the catch on the warning track to end the inning. Rizzo gave it a ride, but the park held it here in Cincinnati. We go bottom 1, no score. Carlos Rodon, 10th start of the year, a 5-1 record, a 1.99 ERA, a whip under 1, 47 strikeouts to only 3 walks. That's almost a 16-to-1 ratio. Absolutely, Riley. You got to put Tampa Bay away. Kevin Newman hitting .330, 1 home run, 16 RBI, former Pittsburgh Pirate. Having a very nice year here in Cincinnati so far. Takes a pitch off the plate, 1-0. Check swing goes around, says the umpire, 1-1. Yeah, I'm a big hockey guy, Kirk, and unfortunately my Rangers are not doing very well. But, I mean, look, the Panthers are a good team, but I definitely thought Boston was going to handle their business tonight. As this one is up the middle, that's going to be a base hit in front of Bader. Rodon, coming off probably his worst start of the year, got a no decision. Now that brings up Jonathan India, former Rookie of the Year, hitting .268. Takes a pitch just off the plate, 1-0. You see there, Rodon, though, still top 5 in ERA at 1.99, $1.99. Now this one, grounded to void. Oh, he knocks it down. Recovers, will flip to Rodon at first to get the surefire out. You know if that was Rizzo there, that might have been a double play. So you look now at the Reds starting lineup. Kevin Newman at short, India the DH, Tyler Stevenson behind the plate, Joey Votto at first, Will Myers in right, Chad Pinder at second, Nick Solak in left, former Ranger, TJ Friedel in center, and Spencer Steer at third. I have no idea who half these guys are. Who's good? Connor McDavid. Tyler Stevenson hitting .250 with 6 home runs, 19 RBI, has a runner in scoring position in Newman. Takes a strike, 0-1. Connor McDavid, Leon Draisaitl, basically everybody in Edmonton's very, very good. I still think the Kings might win that series, though, as that's off the plate, 1-1. Now that misses high, 2-1. And there's a strike, 2-2. The 2-2 swing and a miss. Got him out in front of a curveball. Strike 3, 2 away. Now that brings up Joey Votto, future Hall of Famer. I don't think he's first ballot, but I do think Joey Votto gets in. As there's a strike 0-1 on a 10-game hitting streak here in our game. 4 home runs, 18 RBI. Chops one foul, 0-2. He is a good young player, Kirk. I agree, absolutely. As Carlos Rodon, now 5 Ks away from 1,000, and now they get 4. Swing and a miss, strike 3. So despite the leadoff single, the Reds do not score. We go top 2. No score in Cincinnati. DJ LeMahieu, .345 average, 3 home runs, 11 RBI. He had one heck of a series up in Toronto. He'll lead off here against former Yankee Luis Sessa. Luis Sessa throws one. It's outside, 1-0. Yeah, Kirk, I think after this year, right? Is he hanging up his cleats after this year? The 1-1 to DJ. High hanging slider, hammered to right. Will Myers is there, makes the catch, 1 away. Luke Voit, 9 home runs, 18 RBI, 281 average. Rare start against the righty. But Rizzo getting a half day off at DH today. Stanton sitting on the bench after a rough series overall in Toronto. Swing and a miss, 0-1. The 0-1, swing and a miss out in front of a changeup, 0-2. He's been hurt a lot, though, too, Kirk, because that's off the plate. 1-2. The 1-2 to Voit. Out in front of a slider. Strike 3, 2 away. And that'll bring up Jose Trevino. 75% of Voit's hits have been for extra bases this year. Well, that's also true, Kirk. As Jose Trevino pops a fastball back out of play, 0-1. Jose, 4 home runs, 12 RBI, a 273 average. Also had a bit of a rough series up in Toronto, coming off a day off, though. Back in the lineup. And the 0-1 is off the plate, 1-1. Yeah, Kirk, trust me, I know how that is. I'm around Joey Votto's age, so even if you're not a ball player, that's what your body says. Is that smack to right field? That's a 2-out single for Jose. And we'll keep the inning alive for the Yankees. As Anthony Volpe hitting 326 steps up to the plate. In real life, Fernandez? Probably Michael King right now. As that swung and missed, 0-1. Or Ron Marinaccio. The 0-1, little dribbler back to Sessa. He'll field, fire to first. Yankees stranded runner again in back-to-back innings. Do not score. We go bottom 2. 0-0 here at the Great American Ballpark. Will Myers, 9 home runs, 28 RBI, a 320 average coming over from San Diego in free agency. Takes a strike, 0-1. Really making the most of his opportunity here with the Reds. As swing and a miss on a change, 0-2. And the 0-2 to Smith. In the dirt, or excuse me, the Myers, my apologies. Why did I say Smith? I think I saw that somewhere anyway. Backdoor slider, Myers down looking, 1 away. So the Panthers and Bruins, we're going 7. Wow, Matt, it's official. Did not expect that. Pinder now, the second baseman, takes a strike, 0-1. Hitting 238, 1 home run, 15 RBI. As Rodon getting ever closer to that 1,000th career strikeout, as there's another strike, 0-2. Just got a piece of that inside slider that Pinder, 0-2 still. Strike 3 called. Caught him looking at a curveball at the knees. 2 away. Rodon is wheeling and dealing here in Cincinnati. Nick Solak now, the left fielder, hitting 316. He takes a strike, 0-1. 1 home run, 7 RBI. Not a lot of power here in the Cincinnati lineup. As this one pulled foul, 0-2. For the Yankees right now, Kirk? I mean, the Yankee rotation is horrendous right now. But I guess Cole has really become. That's what it's. That's the thing. Is like every Yankee star. Oh, Cortez, Nestor Cortez, of course. Nasty Nestor. It's Cole and Nestor. Everybody else is garbage. Herman sucks. Schmidt sucks. Severino's never healthy. Brito's got potential, but he ain't there yet. Fernandez, I do not know. I do not know. I did not watch the game either. I was watching the draft. And then I started streaming, as this is grounded foul, 2-2. The 2-2 again, and another foul ball to Solak. Now he's making Rodon work. This will be the 8th pitch of the at-bat, the 2-2. Another foul ball. Yeah, it's great. It's great to see, Kirk. It's great to see. The 2-2. Check this swing. Did he go? Yes, he did, says the first base umpire. Strike 3. Couldn't resist the high heat. We go top 3. Rodon now 1K away from 1,000. No score in Cincinnati. Jason Dominguez will lead off, hitting 293. 4 home runs, 16 RBI. Yes, that is true. 7 stolen bases on the year. And he skies one to left center field and deep. Going back is Solak at the track, makes the catch. Second time today. Solak's had to run one down in deep left center. No win today here in Cincinnati. And I'm sure that's having an effect on things. As now Bader slices one foul, 0-1. Late on the changeup. Good pitch to hit, but didn't recognize it until it was too late. The 0-1. Is this sliced foul? 0-2. Is Sessa fighting through the sun in his eyes? Oh, yeah, Cueto. Yeah. Well, Cueto's been around the block. Wasn't Cueto a Red? And then a Giant. He's with the White Sox. He's with the Marlins now. Johnny Cueto, he's a good, still back of the rotation guy. The 0-2, swing and a miss, chases a slider out of the zone, 2 away. As Sessa handling his former ball club, at least thus far. Oswald Peraza now, he struck out in his first at-bat. This will be the 30th pitch of the day for Sessa. And this one chopped to first. It's taken by Votto. That will end the inning. We go bottom 3. Yankees go in order as we look at the Burger King Taco Bell Panda Express. Somebody sponsor me fan cam. Still no score. Yeah, he's pretty solid, Kirk. I wish Garrett Whitlock was still a Yankee. TJ Friedel, 1 home run, 16 RBI, a 234 average. Fouls the first pitch off, 0-1. The 0-1. Swing and a miss on a curve, 0-2. And now the 0-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3, 1 away, and the 1,000th career strikeout of Carlos Rodon. As he got Friedel on 3 pitches. Good morning, good afternoon, good night. Yeah, Clark Schmidt is horrible. We've lost every game with him, Fernandez. Oh, that's sad to hear, Kirk. I'm sorry. Spencer Steer now hitting 287. Takes a pitch low, 1-0. Steer, 2 home runs, 7 RBI. Another young player for the Reds. There's a backdoor curve for a strike, 1-1. National League Rookie of the Month in April. So that's off the plate, 2-1. Another 2-1 from Rodon. There's a strike at the knees in the outside corner, 2-2. Schmidt needs to go back to the bullpen, Fernandez. As this one skied to center, Bader is there. Makes the catch, 2 away. Kevin Newman has the only hit of the game for the Reds so far. He led off with a single. Made it to second on a soft ground ball and was stranded there as he takes a strike, 0-1. The 0-1 to Newman. Hello, Newman. That misses low, 1-1. And now a little humpback liner back at second base. Volpe is there, makes the catch. The Reds go in order. We go top 4. A little bit of a pitcher's duel here with guys who aren't familiar with each other. Still scoreless in Cincy. You're probably right, Kirk. Absolutely. Yeah, and Fernandez, yeah, you can send Schmidt back down, too. That's another option. Judge, 1 for 1 with a single. He's had hits in 4 straight at-bats. 3 singles and a home run, carrying over from the last game in Toronto. And swings over the top of a slider here, 0-1. The 0-1. Swing and a miss, another low slider, 0-2. And now the 0-2. Check swing, did he go? No, says the first base umpire. 1-2. Says to try to get him to chase another low slider. Yeah, it'd be nice, Fernandez. We'll see what happens. The 1-2. Smack towards dead center field and deep. Going back is Friedel looking up. It's gone! Goodbye, baseball! Fernandez called it on TikTok. Judge's 26th of the year. All rise! Judge to dead center gives the Yankees a 1-0 lead as he deems that ball guilty and banishes it 408 feet to right center. Holy cow. Anthony Rizzo now up, 0 for 1. Another low slider, and Judge got the barrel of the bat on it and clobbered it. Oh, and 1 to Rizzo as he fouls off a sinker there. The 0-1, hammered down the right field line. This will slice foul, however, 0-2. Out in front of that hanging slider. Judge now has 51 RBI, and we're still in May. As this one is looped over the head of Steer at third. That's a base hit for Rizzo. Solak gets it in quickly. It's another single. It's a single for Rizzo as he goes opposite field. And that'll bring up DJ LeMahieu, who's 0 for 1. LeMahieu leads the league in double plays. Not a thing you want to lead the league in. See, he takes one inside 1-0. And with Rizzo running and him running, it's definitely a possibility again. The 1-0 to LeMahieu. Smacked up the middle. This will fall for a base hit. Rizzo will hold at second. Friedel fires into third. And second time through the lineup for Sessa, and he is struggling. That brings up Luke Voit, who's 0 for 1. And the first pitch out in front of a slider, 0-1. Voit struck out in his first at-bat. Chance to do some real damage here. 2 on, nobody out. 1 run already in on the solo home run by Judge. Voit takes a high fastball, 1-1. Fernandez, I'd love that. 1-1. Back up the middle. Fielded there. Oh, what a flip by short. What a double play. A behind-the-back flip by the shortstop to Pinder at second. And then he fires a strike to first. 6-4-3 go the Reds. Rizzo goes to third, but 2 away now here. Newman to Pinder to Votto. Actually, I don't know what he's doing now, Kirk, but he got off to a decent start in Milwaukee. As Trevino is going to pick up his teammates, this is going to be a base hit to right center field. Cut off by Friedel. Rizzo will score. Trevino has himself an RBI double. His 13th RBI of the year to go along with his 6th double. And the Yankee lead is 2-0. To be fair on Voit, that looked like that was going to be ticketed for center field. Newman made a great play to get to that ball. Otherwise, we'd be having a real big inning right now. Anthony Volpe 0 for 1. Fouls off a slider, 0-1. Volpe, 12 home runs, 18 RBI. Does not usually hit well with runners in scoring position. Would love to pick up a hit here as he fouls off a sinker, 0-2. Yes, I traded Glaber to Atlanta, Fernandez, to get Kyle Wright, who has been really good for us overall. The 0-2, little dribbler, kind of a swinging bunt in front of the plate. Stevenson fields, fires the first, and that will end the inning. But the Yankees pick up a pair. A home run by Judge. A double by Trevino. And we go bottom 4, up by 2. Jonathan India 0 for 1, grounded out in his first at-bat. 4 home runs, 17 RBI, and a 266 average now on the year as that's off the plate. 1-0. Swing and a miss on a change, 1-1. A 1-1 to India. Called a strike on the inside corner. 1-2. Good slider from Rodon. And now swing and a miss. Got him out in front of a curve. 1 away. Tyler Stevenson struck out in his first at-bat. As this is grounded by... Oh, Peraza knocked it down. Recovers. Fires. Not in time. Stevenson able to beat it out. Peraza didn't come up with it clean. I think Stevenson did beat it out, but we're going to look to the replay. Here's a strong throw by Peraza, and yup, he's in there. Stevenson just beat it out. And now that brings up Joey Votto. There's a strike right down the middle, 0-1. Votto also a strikeout victim in his first at-bat. Good job by Peraza just to keep it on the infield, though, as there's a strike 0-2. Otherwise, Stevenson might have had a double. As this one grounded back to Rodon. He goes to second for 1. On the first, an inning-ending 1-6-3 double play. Rodon doing the job, fielding his position. Good turn by Volpe. The Yankees still have their challenge, so even though Stevenson gets the infield single, nothing else for the Reds, we go top 5, up by 2. Yeah, Riley, for Panthers, you never know what can happen in Game 7. You never know. Jason Dominguez 0 for 1. Leads off here and swings over the top of a changeup, 0-1. Dominguez singled, scored a run and a stole bag in yesterday's game against Toronto. As now he rolls one to first. Votto there, takes it himself, 1 away. Harrison Bader 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a ground out. Yeah, you don't want it to go 7, Riley. First pitch to Bader is fouled straight back, 0-1. Just a little early on that one. Bader 11 for his last 39. Sessa, his 50th pitch of the day, is fouled off again at the plate, 0-2. This time out in front of the slider. The 0-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Good morning, good afternoon, good night. Stevenson fires the first to complete the play, 2 away. Yep. Would be exciting, Riley. Oswald Peraza 0 for 2, a strikeout and a ground out, a 9-game hitting streak coming into today. And he chops this one slowly to the left side. Newman, bare hands, charges, got him. The Yankees go 1-2-3 quickly here in the 5th. Nice play by Kevin Newman again. He's having a heck of a day in the field. We go bottom 5. Yankees up by 2. Will Myers, a strikeout victim in his first at-bat. Skies one to fairly deep center field. Bader back. Still back, just shy of the track. Makes the catch, 1 away. Just got it off the end of the bat, and that brings up the second baseman, Chad Pinder, who struck out in his first at-bat as well. That misses low, 1-0. And now the 1-0 to Pinder, former Athletics, sliced foul, 1-1. And now this sliced foul, 1-2. And now a slider off the plate, 2-2. And now this one chopped to DJ LeMahieu, who will field and throw out his counterpart, 2 away. Nick Solak 0 for 1. He struck out in his first at-bat. A lot of guys struck out first under the lineup. This one chopped to Volpe, now it's short. Fires the first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning for Rodon. We go top 6. So at the Burger King, Taco Bell, Panda Express. Somebody sponsor me, Fan Cam. Yankees up by a pair. Aaron Judge has homered and singled today. He's 2 for 2. He has hits in 5 straight at-bats between the game in Toronto and the game here now in Cincinnati. And Judge now, this will end that streak. A little dribbler back to the mound. Sessa fields, fires, got him, 1 away. Now that brings up Anthony Rizzo, 1 for 2 with a single and a run scored. Came around in the Trevino double. Hammers a hanging slider, foul, 0-1. Just missed another home run for himself. The 0-1 to Rizzo. Popped foul and out of play, 0-2. Yankees have left 3 on. The Reds 2. 2-6-0 for the Yankees. 0-2-0 for Cincinnati. As Rizzo stays alive, his fouls off that sinker. It'll be another 0-2 from Sessa. Jammed him with a slider. Shallow center. Newman goes back and makes the catch. That looked like it was ticketed for no man's land, but again, Newman having a heck of a day in the field. 2 away, and that brings up LeMahieu, who singled in his last at-bat. He was erased on a double play that Voit hit into. First pitch from Sessa is skied to right center field. Myers going back, will run it down, and it's another 1-2-3 inning, so a bit of a pitcher's duel, unexpected pitcher's duel here. It'll be the bottom, the 8, 9, and 1 hitters for Cincinnati against Rodon. Friedel 0 for 1 was the 1,000th career strikeout for Rodon in his last at-bat, and hammers this one to left center field and deep, but Dominguez will run it down, 1 away. Nice play by the Rook. Now that brings up Spencer Steer, who flew out in his first at-bat. And he takes a strike, 0-1. The 0-1 is low, 1-1. There's a strike, backdoor curve, 1-2. And now this one sliced found the right field line. We'll do it again. It'll be another 1-2 from Rodon. And this one, little humpback liner that's going to get over the head of LeMahieu and in front of Bader for a one-out base hit. So third hit of the day for the Reds, and that brings up Kevin Newman, 1 for 2 with a single. He takes a strike on the outside edge, 0-1. Newman hitting .333 now on the year. Takes a pitch off the plate, 1-1. Runner going, the throw down the second, not in time on the low curveball. Good pitch to run on. Steer's third stolen base of the year. And now Newman, by a diving Voit, that's a base hit. Judge has a good arm. They're sending Steer. The throw is not in time. Steer slides around the tag. If that was on the other side of home, Trevino would have had him. Judge a good throw, but Steer singles, steals a bag, and scores on the single. And it's 2-1 Yankees. And it's now swing and a miss by Jonathan India, 0-1. Swing and a miss on a change, 0-2. And swing and a miss on a curve. Good morning, good afternoon, good night, strike 3. As that will bring up Tyler Stevenson, 1 for 2 with an infield single. What's up, Christian? How's it going? As that's off the plate, 1-0. There's a strike at the knees, 1-1. Now swing and a miss on a fastball, 1-2. As this one knocked to LeMahieu, he will go to first, and that will end the inning. But the Reds manufacture a run here in the 6th. We go top 7. Kevin Newman delivers an RBI single, and it's 2-1 Yankees. Buck Farmer making his 26th appearance of the year, a 7.66 ERA, a 1-1 record, 1 blown save. So a chance maybe for the Yankees to add on here against the Reds' pen. Luke Voit 0 for 2 will step up to the plate. What do you mean the Giants got the best center in the draft? What do you mean we didn't get anybody good? The Giants got the best center available in the draft. Are you kidding? I think their first round pick was a mistake. I'll agree with that. As Robert Suarez now warming for the Yankees, looks like he will come in and pitch the 7th. I didn't see the 3rd round, Christian, so yeah, I'll have to look at it later. So Suarez looks like he'll come in and pitch the 7th for New York. Build a bridge to Clay Holmes, potentially. Voit 0 for 2. Hammers this one to the left side. Steer is there. Fields fires the first, 1 away. Well, that's always good to see, Christian. Jose Trevino 2 for 2. A double, a single, an RBI. So Jose trying to snap out of his cold spell. First pitch from Farmer is skied to right center field and deep. And this one will be off the base of the wall. Trevino just missed a home run, but has his 3rd hit of the day and slides belly first in the 2nd with a 1-out double. His 7th double of the year and his 2nd of the day. Farmer is a fastball, slider, changeup pitcher. Tops out 97 on the gun. The first pitch to Volpe. Back to Farmer, who fields and fires the first 2 away as Volpe continues to struggle to hit with runners in scoring position. Dominguez 0 for 2, a fly out and a ground out. Chance for another RBI for him now. Is this chop foul 0-1? Yeah, I DVR'd it, Christian. I DVR'd it. So after taking a couple of weeks off from SmackDown, I'll watch it later. The 0-1, fouled back out of play, 0-2. And now the 0-2 inside, 1-2 as Dominguez jackknifes out of the way. Trevino, obviously terrible speed at second as the Yankee catcher. So it'd have to be one heck of a single to get him home. The 1-2, smack to the left side. Steer is there, fires the first. The Yankees threaten but do not score. Get up and stretch, we're going bottom 7. Yankees still up by only a run. So Rodon goes 6, gives up only 1 run in line for the win. Suarez making his 15th appearance of the year, a 1-0 record and 13 in the 3rd innings pitched, 7 holds. Trying to get 3 outs here in the 7th. Joey Votto 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a ground out. Fouls off a fastball, 0-1. Now chases a change, 0-2. And swing and a miss on a curve, strike 3, 1 away. As that'll bring up Will Myers 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a fly out. And he grounds this by Peraza. That's a base hit. Peraza in at 3rd to protect against the bunt. And Myers is able to just squeeze it by him, so the tying run is now on. And that will bring up Chad Pinder, who's 0 for 2. And he punches one foul, 0-1. Now a fastball inside, 1-1 at 100 on the gun. That's low in the dirt. Trevino blocks it nicely. Myers stays put. No surprise, Pinder hits righties much less than lefties. Now fouls off a curve, 2-2. The 2-2, strike 3, caught him looking on a cutter that came back to the middle of the plate, 2 away. And now that brings up the left fielder, Nick Solak, who, much like, again, most other guys, he hits lefties at an almost 500 clip. He hits righties under 200. As this punched foul, 0-1. Just foul at first. Now that's off the plate, 1-1. And now out in front of a fastball, pulls a foul, 1-2. Good curveball, but Solak gets a piece to stay alive. And it'll be another 1-2. Strike 3, frozen with the fastball at the knees. Suarez ends up striking out the side despite the Myers single. We go top 8. Still 2-1 Yankees. Harrison Bader 0 for 3 with a strikeout in his last at-bat. And John Schreiber, the janitor. Looks like he'll come in and pitch the 8th to try to build that farm. That farmer. Buck Farmer trying to build that bridge to Clay Holmes. As Bader chops this up the middle and through for a base hit just by Pinder. So a leadoff single for the Yankees center fielder. And Stevenson's got a pretty good arm. Farmer's quick to the plate, but you've got to imagine that Bader's going to try to steal here. And now a pickoff attempt. Bader's back in. Yankees try to manufacture a run, maybe. There goes Bader. The pitch is high and outside. The throwdown not in time. So Bader swipes second. His 13th steal of the year. That will, of course, break up the double play, or prevent the double play. And now Peraza, 0 for 3, trying to keep his hitting streak alive. But at the very least, wants to get the runner over to third as he takes a pitch outside 2-0. What's up, Sigland? How's it going? The 2-0. Smack to right field. This is going to be a base hit. Bader being waved home. Myers' throw will come into second. It's an RBI single for Peraza. His 21st RBI of the year. His hitting streak is now at 10 games. It's now 3-1 Yankees. A huge insurance run. As the Reds, you have to wonder why they left Farmer in for a second inning. And now here comes the Judge. Aaron Judge at the plate. 2 for 3, a single, a ground out back to the pitcher, and a solo home run. And a check over on Peraza, who again also likes to run the bases. Has a few steals on the year. Farmer throws over now 3 times in a row. Not as fast as Bader, but just as good a base stealer. Would love to get himself into scoring position for Judge. There goes Peraza. The pitch is a strike. The throw down the second, not in time. Speed kills at the top of the lineup. Peraza's 8th stolen base of the year. And now again, Judge just going to try and get that runner over to third at the very least, as that's off the plate, 1-1. The 1-1. Check swing did not go. 2-1. You wonder now if Farmer's just going to try and pitch around Judge. The 2-1. Inside outed towards right field. Myers, oh, he can't make the catch. Peraza held up. He'll go to third. I thought it was very close. Myers, it just fell in front of him. So it's a single for Judge. Peraza goes to third, and now that brings up Rizzo. 1 for 3 with a single and a run scored in the infield in for Cincinnati. As Rizzo takes a pitch off the plate, 1-0. Rizzo, no surprise. Actually, Rizzo has reverse splits, which is actually very surprising. The 1-0. Check swing did not go. 2-0. So Judge off of first, Peraza off of third. Nobody out, top 8. Yankees looking for some big insurance runs. Swing and a miss. Rizzo chases the high fastball. 2-1. Right on the borderline there. The 2-1. Oh, and that was the pitch to hit late on the fastball, or out in front of the fastball, I should say. 2-2. So now Rizzo will choke up on the bat a bit. The 2-2. Now count full. 3-2. And with the 3-2, there goes Judge. Rizzo rolls it to the right side. Peraza comes home. It's an RBI ground out as the Reds, everybody was moving around with Judge taking off. So it's 4-1 Yankees on the RBI ground out by Rizzo, his 31st RBI of the year. And now Joel Kuhnel. Kuhnel, his 24th appearance of the year, a 1-1 record of 3.07 ERA. So Farmer goes an inning and a third, gives up 2 runs. The runner on second, his responsibility. LeMahieu 1 for 3 now up at the plate. Kuhnel, a slider, sinker, fastball, changeup pitcher. He hits 99 on the gun. And LeMahieu says, I don't care how hard he throws. That's like, oh, Votto, though. He hits it, he smacks it towards right. Votto dives, keeps it on the infield. Judge held up at second, thinking it might be caught on the line drive. And they get LeMahieu. He hit it well, but Votto, that's why he's a great defensive player. Former Gold Glover, if I remember correctly. And now that brings up Luke Voit, who's 0 for 3. And the first pitch, hammered foul. Oh, my goodness. Thank goodness for the netting there. Out in front on that fastball, and he rips a missile down the left field line. Foul, 0-1. And Luke Voigt's going to pick himself up a base hit. It's going to get cut off in center field by Friedel, but Judge will score. It's 5-1 New York on Voigt's 19th RBI of the year. And now that brings up Jose Trevino, who's 3 for 3. And Jose rips one foul, 0-1. The 0-1 to Jose is low, 1-1. Trevino also surprisingly reverse splits. 3 for 3 today. 2 doubles, a single, and he'll chop this one just foul at third, 1-2. The 1-2 now. Skied to right, fairly deep. Playable for Myers, though. He'll make the catch. That will end the inning. But the Yankees pick up 3 runs, get some huge insurance against the Cincinnati bullpen. And we go bottom 8. Yankees now up by 4. As in comes John Schreiber, his 13th appearance of the year. A 2-0 record, 7 saves and 9 opportunities. One of those as a Yankee. I think 2 of those as a Yankee. Anyway, an ERA under 1. And TJ Friedel, the center fielder, 0 for 2, a strikeout and a line out, and he will lead off. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. And now this one popped up to shallow center. Bader coming on. Makes the catch, 1 away. Now Spencer Steer, 1 for 2, a single and a run scored. Also stole a bag. Hammers this one to left center field. That's going to be a base hit. Dominguez is going to cut it off. Steer takes a wide turn at first. That's a good play by Dominguez. And he holds Steer to a one-out single, and that brings up Kevin Newman, who takes a strike. 0-1. Hello, Newman. And now there's another strike on the outside corner, 0-2. And now the 0-2. Swing and a miss. Good morning, good afternoon, good night. Strike 3, 2 away. And that brings up Jonathan India, who's 0 for 3 with a strikeout in his last at-bat. As that's off the plate, 1-0. And now this chop foul, 1-1. And another foul ball. Straight back, 1-2. Swing and a miss. India strikes out again. Schreiber gives up a single, but nothing else. We go top 9. Yankees up 5-1. Anthony Volpe 0 for 3. Grounded it back to the pitcher in front of home plate, actually. It was the catcher, Stevenson, who made the play. He's grounded out 3 times today. Swings and misses on a slider there, 0-1. Volpe, much different splits between lefties and righties. In the 0-1, swing and a miss on a slider, 0-2. Out in front of both pitches. In the 0-2, back up the middle, and through for a base hit. So Volpe gets a leadoff single. He just got that by Kunel. Now that brings up Jason Dominguez. There goes Volpe trying to steal second. The pitch is a strike. The throw down. Not in time. What's up, Michelle? How's it going? So Volpe gets his 4th steal of the year. And now a chance for Dominguez to get him over to third. Yankees looking for another insurance run. The 0-1. Punched foul. 0-2. No, Michelle, because I heard it's very, very glitchy. The 0-2 is off the plate, 1-2. So I might wait a couple of weeks before I buy it. The 1-2. Back up the middle. They check Volpe. Newman will throw out Dominguez. 1 away. So Dominguez does not have a productive out, and that brings up Harrison Bader, 1 for 4, a single, a stolen base, and a run scored. Welcome back, Buzzy, over on TikTok. So Yankees, if you missed it, the Yankees came back to win 9-4 in our first game against our first game on TikTok, our last game of that series against Toronto, and we're now up 5-1 here against Cincinnati. Harrison Bader, when he gets guys in scoring position, he hits very well. No, the reviews were great. Everybody's giving it good reviews except for the bugs. I've heard it's fantastic, Michelle. Yeah, Harrison Bader's a great player. I just wish he'd get healthy, Buzzy. I heard it's one of the best games of all time, but it's just really buggy. As this is popped up, foul of first, catches made by Votto, 2 away. Now that brings up Oswald Peraza, who has singled, scored a run, driven in a run. I would just wait a couple of weeks for a patch and then get the game. Peraza swings to a fastball, 0-1. That's what I'm doing. I'm going to get it. I'm going to play it. I'm going to probably love it. I'm waiting for a patch to fix the bugs. The 0-1. Pop foul and out of play, 0-2. Actually, this is what anybody here play Jedi Survivor on TikTok or in Twitch yet? Have you experienced any of the bugs that people are talking about? As Peraza chases one out of the zone, strike 3. So Yankees strand Volpe at second. We go bottom 9. Last chance for the Reds, down by 4. Stevenson 1 for 3 with a single. Schreiber still out there. Takes a strike at the knees, 0-1, as it's no longer a save situation. There's another strike at the knees, 0-2. And this one popped foul and out of play, still 0-2. And another foul ball. And another one. Nice, Michelle. I appreciate that. As that misses low, 1-2. Swing and a miss. Got him on a high slider, 1 away. And that brings up Joey Votto, who's 0 for 3. He struck out a couple of times today. Chops this to second base. LeMahieu was there. Quickly flips to first. And just like that, the Reds are down to their last out. Will Myers, 1 for 3 with a single. Takes a strike on the outside edge, 0-1. And now this chop foul at the plate, 0-2. And now this one sliced down the right field line, 0-2. That's off the plate. The count goes 1-2. Strike 3. Oh, a changeup on the inside corner. Myers down looking, and the Yankees win 5-1. Rodon improves the 6-1. Sessa, hard luck loser, gave up 2 runs in 6 innings. He'll fall to 2-6, and then of course the Reds bullpen imploded, gave up 3 runs late. So 5-12-0 for the Yankees, 1-6-0 for the Reds. Yankees now 4-1 on this road trip. Rodon, your player of the game, 8 strikeouts, including the 1,000th of his career. No walks, 1 run, 4 hits in 6 innings pitched. Sessa, 6 hits, 4 strikeouts, 2 runs in 6 innings pitched. A good line for the former Yankee, but not good enough to beat Carlos Rodon. Oh, and we earned a ball in as a habit pack. So there you go. So next week it'll be Severino versus Hunter Green. And then Nestor Cortez versus Nick Lodolo. So those should be pretty good. But I think we're just going to open this pack and call it a night. So it's franchise, Buzzy. It's franchise. So Severino versus Green, that will be next week. We come back on Tuesday, part of our regular schedule. Don't forget, folks, check out all my social medias. They're all Ray Carcillo. Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, Twitch, whatever you're looking for. You can find me there, just under my name, Ray Carcillo. You can also, please do me a favor, check out my most recent TikTok. Just me acting like an idiot. But some folks found it funny. A lot of folks found it funny, but let's open that pack. And then we'll call it a night. So let's see if we can't get ourselves a diamond. And no. Free agent. Let's see. We already own this. We can flip him. And, right, so... Well, we got Jorge Mateo now. That's nice. Got a gold, but... It's called franchise, Buzzy. It's franchise. It's franchise. So this is now Diamond Dynasty. So, Marlon, all right. So that's going to do it for us here tonight, everybody. I really appreciate everybody hanging out. As always, I hope you have a wonderful weekend. I will be back on Tuesday. Yes, back on Tuesday for Yankees versus Reds. Oh, I'm stretching. I went to the gym today, and goodness gracious, I'm like... definitely feel it. I haven't gone to the gym in a couple of weeks and definitely feel it. But I hope you all have yourselves a wonderful weekend. Take care. I appreciate all the support as always. Again, follow, like, share, sub, whatever you feel like you can do. It all helps. Take care, Michelle, here on Twitch. Anybody else watching on Twitch, thank you. And everybody on TikTok, thank you as well. Have a great weekend, everybody. Bye-bye.